Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Nameless Esports Weekly Rocket Rush Series presented by Insight GG. This is a second week of great Rocket League action. Last week, we had a great time throughout the stream. We had some great Rocket League going on. It came out to be, no hesitation, our champions. 100x Solus was that second place, and in third was the Ball Slappers. All of them are back. No hesitation, 100x Solus, same rosters, Ball Slappers, only Jacob P this time. So, going to be a bit different there. That's going to shake things up. But we've got a whole night worth of Rocket League coming our way. I'm Deform. Accompanying me is Lowacki. How are we doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. I mean, with the fantastic games we had last week, I am expecting even more with roughly the same amount of competitors and a lot of comebacks. Hopefully, we do see a little bit of change-ups of matchups, and hopefully some new finishers as well. Would be extremely exciting to see here.
Yeah, absolutely. You never know what the night's going to bring. Last week did tell us a little bit of information. So now we know what's going to go on with these squads, who ranks high, who ranks a little bit lower, but that's always going to allow for changes to happen. You're going to bring in new players, and that's just going to shake things up even more. I think as this goes on, the level of competition is just going to continue to grow. So I'm excited to see how this takes off and what teams we have new teams in. I mean, our first matchup of the day has a new team. We talk about it. It's B Kamachi versus Ignite. And Ignite, a new team this week. B Kamachi, they played last week. I don't believe we got to cast them. But regardless, this is going to be two squads that we haven't really seen the extent of their potential.
Yes, so this game can go absolutely anywhere, which is honestly the most exciting thing to see from these games, because you can see some absolutely incredible plays, incredible misplays, and something anywhere in between. Either way, it's exciting to see and should lead to some very good Rocket League games here.
Absolutely, and they're playing for that $100 prize pool. Once more, you get to that first place spot. You get a piece of that. I believe second does as well, but don't quote me on it. $100 is what you're playing for, and this. I mean, if you're watching right now, if you're not in the Nameless Esports Discord, make sure you hop in. If you want to hop into these tournaments, maybe you just want to find some teammates to play some Rocket League with, regardless of what it is, just support. You can donate, whatever you want to do. We appreciate you showing up, showing out, supporting the stream, supporting Nameless Esports and this weekly Rocket Rush series. And I think this is just going to continue to get better and better as we go along. And it's already great. It's already at a high starting point, so I'm excited for what's to come.
Same here. And then with that in mind, as you were saying, we do have the next week should already be open for submissions. So as soon as you finish up this game, finish watching the stream, sign up for the next one. We would love to see you on this pitch here. We want to get as many players as possible so we can make this game as big and fun as possible for all of you here today.
Yeah, you get that bracket as big as it can be, and that just makes it even more exciting because now you really have no idea what's going to go on. The upsets can come through. You get those Cinderella stories throughout the bracket. You have your favorites, of course, but it's just who shows up on each certain day. So this Saturday may not be exactly how last Saturday went. No hesitation. They looked like just this top-tier roster that couldn't be stopped. This time around, you've seen how they like to play. Maybe you've made those adjustments, watched last week's, how you played against them if you're one of those teams that did face off, and now you can adjust your play style to try to come out on top. No hesitation, obviously going to be our favorites, along with the 100x Solus, but I mean, it's anybody's game. This time, B Kamachi and Ignite going to be the first one to kick things off. And the players, you see them on the pitch, Random Shy, Nava, and NK. For Kamachi, Ignite going to have Icy, M. Cali, and Too Fast for You. Let's get things moving, Lowacki.
Yes, indeed. Now, the question is, how exactly are they going to start off this play here? Since it is threes, it is a little bit more space and pressure inducing because you always want to have someone up on the ball for these earlier sections. And the entire thing. Random Shy with a beautiful shot in with the incredible assist from Incredible, baby. Beautiful shot in.
Phenomenal there. Incredible finds the great angle. And now it's going to be 1-0 over to the side of B Kamachi. Will be a kickoff coming through. That's going to be right to the defense. He's going to toss it up. Will be Random Shy able to put it back towards the blue half. And that's going to be some bumps. It's over towards the center. A dangerous play. The shot goes in. Nava finds the second one, and 2 goals in 32 seconds. B. Camachi coming out hot today.
I mean, B. Camachi was a very good competitor in the last week's games, so they are truly showing that it wasn't a one-off. They want to get this win here this week, which, seeing at the pace that they're pushing right now, they most certainly can. I mean, up by 2 at 30 seconds in is a beautiful sight to see, and sometimes in solo play, people leave already at this point.
Incredible. Air dribbles towards the top side. We'll get the flip reset, and that's going to be saved just barely. M. Cali able to find that one. Nava backs up, wants to play the defense, but Random Shy just flies in, steals it away, and a third goal comes through. Beat Camachi continue their dominance here in game 1.
That they are. I mean, 3 at less than a minute spent into the game. At this point, this team has to figure out what exactly they need to change, because obviously bumping at the current rate they are going is not going to work at all. You either need to up the pressure, lower the pressure, or just do an entire changeup, which is incredibly difficult for the first game.
Nava gets it through everyone. All 3 players there for Ignite. No one can stop him. He gets the flip reset, doesn't like to use it, drops down, and is able to flip it over. Ignite, too fast for you. Oh my goodness, they are not slowing down. Beat Camachi has just moved up my list here in this tournament.
This is the first one that I've actually watched, and Beat Camachi is putting on more pressure with Nava, scoring the 5th goal. 3 goals alone for Nava here already. Impressive numbers, but Beat Camachi, honestly, they're the first team I've seen, and at this rate, they're the best team I've seen.
Too fast for you, not fast enough that time to get the save. We will go back to the kickoff. Random Shy wins that one. There will be some pressure here. Cali passed it over. Nava off the back wall. Will not find that one. You'll just try to clear for some pressure. Will be able to get it over towards the orange half, and this has been the best pressure you've had if you're Ignite. Maybe you're finally settling in just a bit.
That they are. I mean, look at the team plays coming out from Nava here. They're trying to show and get that best play of the week here, so they're not going to let the other team slide too easily here. But just look at the pressure they're giving. Ball's just straight in with a beautiful pass, straight to Random Shy, and putting it straight to the back of the net.
The team plays are just too much right now. Pinch over to Random Shy, who pre-jumped that shot. Phenomenal work here from B. Camachi. 6-0, 3 minutes and 19 seconds left. This is going to feel like an eternity. If you are Ignite, I think this is when you just turn around and you think about, what do we need to do to start getting warmed up, to start getting things to go our way? Because you're not coming back in this one most likely. Game 2 is where you want to find that progress, and Nava just puts another one in off the top bar. 7-0, so just take what I said with a grain of salt.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point, you are most certainly right that they should be focusing on the next game, but I think the focus is to act, spread out, get what you want, play your game is what you have to try to do, even though it is most certainly not their game in any way. I mean, look at the attempt there. They are putting on the pressure with Nava here. There is absolutely nothing Ignite is able to do here. I mean, you have one save, but guess what? Someone will more than likely be ready for the next one soon.
Cleared out over towards the orange half. Nava going to be the one to collect. Will just air dribble it towards the sidewall. Looks for the pinch. Will not be able to find it. Random Shot up, looking for the follow-up. Will not be able to find it. And now this is going to be just a back-and-forth battle to get some control here. It's looking like the side of Ignite going to have it for now.
That they are. I mean, they're playing way too close together for this, and it looks like it's actually throwing Nava and his team off quite a bit here, which is a little interesting to see, and they just missed the opportunity for a nice little goal. Double commit as well. So now they're on the back end, and it looks like they're trying to go for some team plays for Nava here.
Random Shot blocks that one up towards the sidewall. Too fast for you. He's able to get the touch right back into Nava's hands. Over towards the corner. Just going to be back and forth. Tries to pass it back. Will be Nava able to find that touch. Takes it up the sidewall once more. This is going to be an air dribble. Looking for the reset. Not going to be able to find it. Pogos instead. Will not go in. A great job saving that, but still pressure looming for B. Camachi.
Yes, and there is way too much of it for anything to be safe here on Ignite's team. I mean, it's so bad. They're riding on top of each other, and it almost looks like B. Camachi is just trying to score the clips. It is brutal to see. I mean, look at this double tap, almost straight in, but beautiful save. I mean, this pressure is just phenomenal from Bikamachi here.
Random Shy passes it back to Incredible. Onto the sidewall, pushing forward, has some space, only 9 boosts, so just gonna wait for those bumps to come through. They will not be able to connect, so instead, Nava looks to collect this as the side of Ignite tries to push it back. That's gonna be a shot, not quite on yet. The save comes through, so you stay alive for now. Only a 7-goal lead with a minute left. You've played a better in the latter half of this game one, but can you find a goal to open those floodgates for you?
Yes, that is exactly what you are looking for, because even though getting a Brazil isn't fantastic, it's still something you'd be more than happy about in this situation. Getting that 1 goal can shift a lot of tempo and pressure in your mind, because at this point, you know it's over. Just getting something to get your blood moving is beautiful to see, but I'm not so sure it can happen at this time.
Too fast for you. Tries to find the touch. Nava's able to find it instead. Will just toss it up towards the center. Random Shot going to be there as well. Nava just puts it under everyone. Oh my goodness. A fake, I guess. Nava just plays it slow, gets it past everyone. Phenomenal work from Bikamachi to add 1 on top, making it an 8-0 lead here in game 1.
Yes, indeed. And with that in mind, it is most certainly safe to say this first game here is practically over, but I am excited to see how Ignite is going to be able to come back in the next game and hopefully take us to a game 3 as well.
Flip reset, double. Almost gets it over to a pass. Nava going to try his hand at this one more time. Puts it up. Able to find the reset. Will toss it on goal, and it will go in, but not quite as it touches the ground. So only an 8-0 win there on game 1. We'll go. I mean, we've got some time before game 2. Tell me, Lowacki, what do you say here if you're Ignite to get your mind right going into this game 2 where you just had nothing going for you in game 1?
I mean, quite frankly, the first thing Ignite actually would want to do is, unfortunately, cry a little bit, because getting an 8-0 loss is absolutely brutal to anyone's mental, even someone that is on the top of the world. Getting that 8-0 is sad to see, but what they need to do is think about what they can do to change it up. They need to see what they did in the last game wrong, which was stacking on top of each other and messing each other up. They need to go against that and hopefully score some good goals in this game.
Game 2 kicks right off. Will be over towards the blue half once more. Nava looks to get that touch. Will just fly back towards the orange half. Off the sidewall. Will there be anybody there to collect it? Will be the side of Bikamachi. Nava has the air dribble. One to beat, and he's looking like he will, but not going to be the case. Off the crossbar. So you stay 0-0s. Still even here in game 2.
Yes. Now, it's really good pressure coming out from Ignite. They have good tempo. They're playing their ground game a little bit. I mean, Nava's control is godlike at this point. Every single ball that he's went for has gone in his favor. At least, that's what it seems like, and he just needs to keep doing that. They need to play their game and not let Ignite let that spark roll.
Random Shot towards the center, looking to pass towards Nava, and that's going to be a pinch. Oh, what a save by the side of Ignite. They keep it at 0s, but it will still be dangerous. It's going to go a little bit wide there, so you stay alive for now. Incredible, still on the sidewall looking to challenge this out. No, that's going to be Random Shy who's able to get the touch over towards the orange half. Finally, you have a little bit of pressure, but now can you capitalize if you're Ignite?
And it looks like that is unfortunate. No, I mean, Nava's going up for it, going for the second touch, and that is just off. I mean, these goals are almost available. They're just so close, but Ignite is keeping up their defense extremely well, and if we're lucky for Ignite, no goals will happen, but team play is coming out from Bikamachi, which certainly can change that tempo.
Shot on net, saved. Incredible on that one. Will put it towards the center. Gets it past too fast for you. Looking for one more. Gets the touch, wins the 50 over to Random Shy. Random Shy off the ceiling. Looking for the flip reset off the back wall. Will there be anyone here to collect? It's going to be Nava. Shot on goal, save. All 3 there. Will go out towards the center. Random Shy going to put it right back on. Easy save for ZPHR. And now it's over towards the orange half. That one got dangerous, but you stay alive, still 0, so a phenomenal job from Ignite here to keep this all evened up. The defense has been much better in game 2.
Yes, and it actually looks like Bikamachi is sort of grouping up and being a lot more awkward than they were in the last game, which means there is most certainly an opportunity, but look at the team play coming out from Nava off the roof. Down one. Is someone there to collect? And that is a no.
CPHR puts it over towards the corner, tosses it up towards the center. Nava is going to be there to air dribble it over towards Random Shy. Random Shy off the sidewall, looks to get it past one. The 50 comes in. That's going to be dangerous for now. Incredible tosses it up. Nothing there. It'll just be over towards the corner. Clear out. Great job by Ignite to stand tall once more. Random Shot looking to drop it down. Unfortunately, no one is there to put the shot on net. You'll clear it out towards the center. Nava should have an easy clear right back. And now it's just been this boom ball back and forth. Nobody really having too much of a dangerous look for a little second. But, oh, this one is getting a little scary.
Yes, that was about as close as it could have gotten, but nobody was there. I mean, this boomer ball is kind of tough to see for both sides here. And it looks like Bikamachi is trying to make some more changes, focus more on that team play, and focus on making sure the enemies don't know what they're doing. And it looks like they might have it, and it's just a little off, but Incredible is up, and it's in.
No save there. I was expecting Ignite too fast to jump. Maybe didn't see it quite in time. A phenomenal shot from Incredible. Just too high for too fast for you. That's going to be the first one on the board for the side of Bikamachi in Game 2. Last time they had 7 goals at this point, so a little bit slower in Game 2. And it's going to be dangerous from Zephyr, and just going to go up towards the top side. There'll be 2 here. A double commit from the side of Bikamachi. Now it's just too fast for you. This is so slow. Just trying to see what you can get past. Instead, Nava is able to put it back to the corner and should be Incredible there to collect. No, it's going to be Random Shy instead.
Yes, now Nava takes the ball up. He has incredible control and a demo coming out from Random Shy, but it just didn't connect. Nava gets saved by his own teammate. Random. That's not the kind of randomness we want to see here. That was tragic.
Random Shy off the post, not going to go in that time. Zephyr just backing up, will be Nava there to collect. Flips on over the half flip, passes it towards the center. There's going to be one up. That's going to be Random Shy off the back wall. Isn't able to find the double tap. Instead, Incredible's going to have to get back. It's going to be wide. So you don't have to worry about it. Nava's got the air dribble towards the center. A pre-jump is in from a player there. It almost worked out for Incredible. Random Shy's just going to collect, and still the pressure looming. The side of Bikamachi. And you find a second goal here with 22 seconds left.
I believe they most certainly can, but if they do get too overly aggressive, they most certainly can lose it all as well, which is exactly what Ignite is looking for, but I'm not exactly so certain that it will happen. I mean, look at the control from Random Shot. He's playing as much time as he wants, and Nava's taking it up as well for a little bit of fun action. Flip reset, and that is just in from Nava, scoring him a goal for this game with 2 seconds remaining, and it looks like this game is all but over.
Yeah, it's been dominant from the side of Bikamachi throughout both games. This one, the goals didn't show up, but it still feels like, I mean, the time that you had possession was just so much for Bikamachi. They always had it within control. There really wasn't a dangerous threat for Ignite onto that net. Maybe one that kind of got loose, but the side of Bikamachi were able to get back. They're able to collect. They air dribble it towards the center. Just eat so much time off the clock after they get that first goal. And they're going to be our winners of Game 1 here, or of the first series, I should say, Game 1 and 2. And they're looking like a team to watch out for going further into the bracket.
That they absolutely are. I mean, putting on a dominant performance in the first and the second game. I mean, first game was about as dominating of a game as you can get. 8-0 from Bikamachi, and they kept Ignite all the way down to 0, which is something you do not want to see. But I would love to see Ignite Esports come back for another week and try their hand and hopefully change some things up and get a nice streak rolling.
They're not out quite yet. They still are in that lower bracket. They have one last chance to get things done. We'll see if they can survive the gauntlet that is the lower bracket to find their way back to play maybe a Bikamachi in the future. But, I mean, that's Series 1 already done. We've been, that one, Bikamachi, just too much. They just had too much firepower. They had too many mechanics to watch out for. Ignite just weren't able to keep up with the pace. I think Ignite, maybe just a slow start here on this Saturday. It's 7 o'clock here on Eastern time if you're over on the East Coast. And it's a little bit early for this. Maybe you play a little bit later, so maybe you just need to warm up a little bit. That one not going to go your way. You still got a chance in the best of ones in that lower side. Beat Camachi, going to move on. Well, we don't have the winner of who they will play going forward, so we're just going to have to wait on that for now. But, I mean, tell me, Lewacki, what did you like out of that from the side of Beat Camachi or from Ignite? What'd you have?
I mean, mainly coming out from B. Camachi, you had Nava putting up incredible numbers and incredible control as well. You had beautiful touches all across the board, controlling it off wall, off ground, and in the air. He had about every single piece of the field covered whenever he did go for it. So I'd love to see him put more pressure up and also for his teammates to cover and go for even more team plays and pinches. I would love to see that coming on this field.
Yeah, their team plays were already electric, and this is just the beginning. I'm excited to see what they can do as we go further down. But for now, Lewacki, I think we are going to send this to a very brief break. And then when we come back, we'll be ready for more Rocket League action. We'll get into the second series of the night. But stay tuned for now. We're going to send you to a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're ready for our second series of the night. This time, it's going to be Ball Slappers versus Thug Shakers. Ball Slappers last week, able to get that top 3 placing. This time, though, they only have Jacob P playing for them again. The other 2 are going to be new to the roster. Thug Shakers, one I haven't been able to see before, but this one should be a good one, Lowacki.
Yes, indeed. I mean, both incredible names. Stuff that is only taught about in Legends for these names, honestly. I mean, I'm excited to see you have a RLCS contender in the game. Okay, this is going to be an incredible game. This is awesome.
Away we go into game 1. Will be Kuzi over towards that orange half. It's going to be almost on net. D's going to collect for the side of the Ball Slappers. Will be contested. Sky's able to put it over towards the corner. Y will be there. Nate misses that one, so Y should be able to get back to this. A pass comes through. Will just be off the back wall, and now that's going to be the net open. Can you get back in time if you are Y? Looking like you might. Oh, a close save there for the side of the Ball Slappers.
Yes, Y was about as close to that one as he could have gotten. Sky putting pressure on it. It's just in. Past 2 defenders, straight to the top of the net. Beautiful shot from Sky.
Oh, I'm excited for this one. Great shot from Sky there, right over the heads of 2 defenders for the side of the Ball Slappers. Only 31 seconds in. Let's get things ramped up here. The second kickoff starts to go through. Will be a demo. So now it's going to be free reign for Y. He tries to fake it out, but read perfectly by the side of the Thug Shakers. And now still possession for Jacob P. And just going to be up to Sky. Will be able to clear it out. So back to that midfield will go.
I mean, this is incredible gameplay. Y's up for it, sends it straight to his teammate. Y is going to go back up. Jacob sends it to the corner. And this pressure is much different from what we were seeing last game. I mean, you have a turn from Jacob. That was unexpected, though. D and Y, they should be working together. Wow, these names are hard to read. Uzi sends out to center, and there's a shot, and it's just slightly off.
D gonna collect it in the corner, looking to put an air dribble in, gets it past 1, and now we'll just drop it down. Looks for the 50, just gonna bounce right back. Y's there, gets the first touch, can't quite find the second. D can't find it either, so it's gonna go over to Sky, pass over, blocked by Jacob P. We'll go back to the midfield, and now gonna be a 1v1 towards that center, but D, almost a great job there to put a shot on net, but instead it's gonna go wide. We'll just be trying to battle for position. Nate doing a great job to clear that out, and now we're on to the orange half, and Jacob P. Stalwart defense to start things. Oh, that's Sky again! A pass comes in, and Thug Shakers 2-0 lead.
I mean, Sky is truly showing the limits here. Just beautiful pass coming out from Grozy's teammate there, and Sky just slips it straight in for a beautiful finish. 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. There's still a lot of time for this game to swing either way, but the pressure and favor is on Sky's side.
Will be Jacob P, the front man on this attack. Kuzi just going to elect to air dribble it towards the center. Will be blocked by Y. Nate puts it towards the corner. Is able to find the double tap onto the wall, but that's going to go right to D. Kuzi, a great save. Pressure looming. Low boost for Y. The shot going to be on net. Easy save for Sky. He'll toss it up towards the center. D's going to put it off the back wall, straight down, and Kuzi, a great job to collect it there.
Yes, now Sky controls the ball well. However, Jacob P beats him out. Nate sends it across. Goozy's already up for it. Double tap for it, baby. And it was a little awkward of a touch, but they still have some pressure. Another 50, keeping it exactly where it is. Nate's up. It's straight towards center. Someone should be there. Sent out, and Sky almost gets dunked on, but Goozy with a beautiful save.
The defense from the side of the Thug Shakers, phenomenal right now. Kuzi especially. Jacob B tosses it up towards center, and Nate's here. We'll be looking for the flip reset. Y does a great job to contest. Sky looking for the double tap, sends it towards center. D's there first. Will not be able to find the follow-up, but Jacob P will. He's going to find the flip reset. Nate just tosses it towards the sidewall. D off the back wall. A scary attempt. Y puts it towards the center, and Y scores. The Ball Slappers find the response goal. A minute 58 left and only down 1.
Yes, now all they need is one more response. Y, beautiful shot in, just about as perfect as you could have gotten. Bottom right corner, and reads his enemy perfectly. But now, 2 minutes remaining, one more goal that they need here, and they are thirsty for it.
Y passes it over to Jacob P. Jacob P gets stuffed by Kuzi. Kuzi Continues on with this. Will be a 50. D's able to find that one. Y passes it back to D. Almost passed back to Y, but instead, D's just going to have to go for the double tap off the wall. Should be an easy collect here for the side of the Thug Shakers, and it will be back towards that orange half, but that's going to be one all the way towards the corner. A bit scary, but they're doing a great job here. A great defense from the side of the Thug Shakers, so back to the orange half we'll go.
Yes. Now, Jacob P is taking his time with it, does get beaten out, but Y sends that ball flying. Nate has control and a lot of time to work with, but now D is putting pressure on, just beats him down. Jake is up in the air, straight towards center. Cluzy gets bumped out, and Y goes just too wide. That's brutal. Sky over D, and D gets a beautiful save.
Great shot there. Great save as well. That's going to be misses going through. Nate's able to collect. Oh, no. 2 players committed for the side of the ball slappers, and both miss. Jacob P and Y. That just leaves it wide open for Nate, and he's going to make this a 2-goal lead once more.
Yes, Nate is not trying to miss that, but now they have 3-1. There's still a minute remaining. A lot of time for some things to happen, but Nate is already putting pressure on. Beautiful touch from Jacob straight to Sky, but there's a lot of time for some things to change here.
Up towards the blue net will be Sky there to block that shot. It'll be Jacob P able to get a touch on it. Sky is able to send it back towards the center. D just looking to collect, looking to bring this down. Will be scary. Wise able to get a shot on. Now you're going to save if you are Kuzi, and he will do just that. Kuzi finds a second touch to send it towards the net. It's all up to D. Can you get back in time? Oh, it was wide anyways. So D, a great job there to collect. Puts it up towards the top. Gets the reset on that ceiling, but not enough. Wasn't able to find the follow-up touch. So this is going to be a bit mixy here. Jacob Peach just able to send it back towards the center, but we're still got pressure looming for the side of the Thug Shakers, and they're just eating away at this time.
Yes, I mean, at this point, there is absolutely nothing that they can do here. They are down, and that is game 1 going to the Thug Shakers. And honestly, it was a good game. 3-1, not something to be incredibly excited about, because there's still a lot of things that absolutely can change, and I am excited and hoping that some things change, because I want to see a very close series here.
Yeah, I'm hoping we go the distance. I'm the side of the ball slappers. I'm rooting on you to win this game number 2 so we can go to that final game 3. The defense was just so good from the side of the Thug Shakers, though. You saw Kuzi had 2 great saves there. Sky and Nate had 1 apiece as well. On the flip side, it was Jacob P, I feel like, for the side of the ball slappers, doing a lot of the work. Y and D, a bit of a slow start for me for those 2 players. You saw them double commit a few times here and there. You saw them miss some crucial saves on the goal line. They're going to have to step up if the side of the ball slappers want to win this game, too.
Yes, indeed. I mean, with the 2 single-letter names, honestly, it's quite impressive they were able to secure those names. It's kind of a rarity to see those names. But Kuzi keeping the ball going. He's going to be going for a demo to get his team access in, and Sky puts it in, showing that he is the dominating force here, making it 1-0 with only 13 seconds in.
The Thug Shakers just do not relent. They find the first goal this time as well. They take the lead, and now the side of the ball slappers back on the back foot. Going to be looking to try to find an early response here. That way you can play your game. Will be D, a great job finding that 50. It's still going to go into the hands of the Thug Shakers, and Jacob B is able to send it right back. You will have some pressure here. You're just going to have to play this slow if you are Sky. But that's going to be right by the net. Nate's able to collect. Air dribble comes out to slow things down. The flip reset comes through. Now things have cooled down just a bit.
Yes, they have, and with a little slight touch from Sky, that gives the tempo over to the other team. D gets a nice beat. Groovy has a beautiful save, and Y continues it quite nicely, but the ball is just going boomer ball, boomer ball, boomer ball, with nothing really seeing and plays happening until now.
Y's able to put it towards that side wall. Nate does a great job to pass it out to Kuzi. Kuzi looking to put a shot on, able to demo 1. Jacob B, phenomenal save, but right out to Sky, and Sky sends it through the net. A 2-0 lead once more for the side of the Thug Shakers.
Yes, Thug Shakers love this position now. I mean, you're only 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the game. That is a lot of time, but still getting 2 up, especially with how the last game went, you are loving your position.
And the Thug Shakers in the game 1 were just able to stall so much time the last time around. So this is what you're going to be worried about if you are the side of the ball slappers. You've been able to get it over towards this blue half, but you haven't really been able to put together a great team play, a great shot. It's been pretty easy saves for the side of the Thug Shakers.
That it has. I mean, it's nice that they're able to get to the other half, but the main concern is actually putting the pressure and goals in. I mean, at this point, they're bouncing all over each other. I mean, Y flicked it over D, and now Nate just scores immediately after a beautiful demo as well. It is just rough and some dastardly misplays happening. Oh, that was a double demo attack.
Two lead blockers. Yeah, that's going to make it easy for Nate to just double tap that in as everyone's cleared out from the net. 3-0 lead. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. We'll be right over to D on that sidewall. Nate's going to be there to send it back towards that orange half. Looks for the second. Will not be able to find it, but that's going to throw off the defense. So Sky's able to put one towards center. Kuzi, flippery, set, gets one more touch. Y does a great job to save that one.
Yes, now Y, they have the momentum. Y sends it up high, back down to himself, and it's in! Oh my goodness, Y. Why didn't you do that earlier, baby? Beautiful play.
Y gets it past everyone off the hood of Nate, and now it's back down to a 2-goal deficit. This is where you sat at almost the entire first game that you played if you are the Ball Slappers. This time, can you find that second goal in order to make this a little bit closer, to give your chance to extend this to a game 3?
Yes, but now Kuzi's putting on some good pressure. D gets a nice save. Jacob is up in the air, sending it all the way towards goal, and a beautiful save from Nate. That could have been the tempo and pressure they needed, but beautiful saves coming out from the Thug Shakers here.
And the demos have been there for the Thug Shakers too, just throwing off that positioning for the side of the Ball Slappers. That one's going to be dangerous as it goes towards the net. Nate's able to collect. Will be Y. Sends it up towards center. Jacob P looking to put a shot on off the back wall. Instead, no one going to be there, and that's going to be a great shot from Y. Will not be able to find it. Instead, sends it back to D. Sky makes a save. 2 players up for the side of the Ball Slappers. No one's able to put it in, and Jacob P left alone in the 1v3.
Yes, but Jacob P actually secures it quite well. Straight to D. D sends it down. Nate continues it well. And D is trying to read it and get it in. No boost left. And it's in from Y. Beautiful shot and read. And D kept the pressure up and made Nate much more terrified than he needed to be.
Y, 2 goals on this game. Now, can you find the hat trick to tie things up? Kickoff comes in once more. We'll see if we get any trick plays here. Will be nothing, just a normal one there. Y tosses it over towards the blue half. Nate should collect this easily, and he will. Jacob P is there, sends it towards center. Uzi tosses it right back now. Jacob P, will you be able to find a great touch? No, you get bumped instead. So that push has been negated for now. You will still have some pressure here, but Boo's going to be low for you.
Yes. Now Y goes a little wide, but he should be able to continue on this ball if he plays it right, and he absolutely does. Now Nate is trying to keep the ball in their half, which is a smart play in this position, except Jacob's going for a demo, and Y trying to put it in, but Nate with a beautiful save, and now there's even more pressure mounting here.
Double commit to make that save. Might leave the net open. Instead, it'll be a great 50 from Sky. Kuzi there to collect. Isn't able to get the touch that he wanted. Instead, it's going to go right to D. D looking for the bump, looking to be that lead blocker. Instead, he'll go away. Now it's back towards the orange half. Y has to make a great touch here because there's going to be players just flying down at him from the side of the Thug Shakers. The shot going to go on. Y makes the save and looking for the second touch. He gets it past one. The pass is on. Might be right into the net. Can he get back in time? Kuzi makes the save and 46 seconds left. You need one more if you're the Ball Slappers.
And there it is. Jacob P with that one more that you were just talking about. I mean, this was an unexpected one-touch pass Sky. Kuzi was a little awkward, and it just gets absolutely dunked on by Jacob P.
You've evened it up here in game 2. What looked to be so far away now is all evened up. Will be. Oh, Nate puts it towards the net. Will be off the post, so that one will not go in. We'll stay all tied up here. 35 seconds left to play with. Kuzi's going to send it off the wall. Maybe looking for a pass to Nate, but will be a 50. Why? He's able to get a touch on that one. Jacob P air dribbles it towards the top side, off the back wall, looking for the double tap. It goes down. He can't find it. D misses as well. Why? Just has to play this slow. Just tries to collect it. Will be that pressure mitigated, and over towards the orange half we go. Will the defense hold true for the side of the Ball Slappers for 11 more seconds?
And it looks like they are currently 8 seconds remaining. 5. Y is up in the air. So is D. Y tries to get it past. Bounces under 1. Keeps it up. There is still time. If this... Well, never mind. Overtime. I thought they were going to keep it up. My fault, apparently, boys.
Kickoff comes through. Y doesn't get a great piece of that. Instead, it's going to be Kuzi putting a shot on net, and it's wide open. The side of the Thug Shakers score their 4th goal and put this series to rest. In 2 games, they're able to take down the Ball Slappers, a team that was top 3 last week, now gets sent down to the lower bracket early here on this Saturday.
This is brutal from the Ball Slappers, but there's still obviously that opportunity in the lower bracket, which we would love to see them come back later, but Thug Shakers was just that little bit more ahead, and they had the pressure. All around, incredible work coming from both teams, but Thug Shakers did come out on top for a 2-0 series.
Yeah, a great job of playing resilient by the side of the Ball Slappers to bring that back, but the Thug Shakers just too much. Kuzi is a player I have written down, a player to watch out for the side of the Thug Shakers. Just Shy and Nate played phenomenal as well. I mean, the defense was just so hard to get past for the side of the Ball Slappers. You found some success in that second game, but it wasn't easy. It took a lot. It took getting it past 1-2 by just one player, and then that final pass to get it past that third player. So Thug Shakers, I think this is a squad that we could see be in that top 3 talk. The Ball Slappers, I mean, you did it last time you made a lower bracket run. I'm excited to see if you can do that again.
Yes, I mean, quite personally, I mean, the Ball Slappers could enjoy being in the lower bracket. I do have people that love to perform under pressure, and the lower bracket is about as much pressure as you can get. So I would love to see them come back and show why they were on top.
If you see any clips that you love, or if you have any of your own, make sure you send it into the Discord. You could get play of the week, get some clout on your side, get some recognition as well as it goes on to the socials for Nameless Esports. So if you have anything that you're like, man, that was nasty, make sure you send it in so we can all watch and just praise you for that. But that's Series 2 done and dusted here on this Saturday. We're going to get things around for this Game 3, so stay tuned. But first, we're going to send you to a very brief break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're on to the winners semifinals, and we are staying tuned with the Thug Shakers. This time around, though, they're playing Team Silence, who's also been on a run here in this winner's side of the bracket.
Yes, they have. I mean, Team Silence is running with Breezy83, Div, and Fox. I'm not even going to attempt the first part of that name because it is difficult to say, but it is honestly should be an incredible game, especially coming off of the incredible performance Thug Shakers put on. They shook up the enemies and did not let them go. However, it was a relatively close game, so as things go farther and farther down these series, it should get much and much closer.
Yeah, absolutely. The competition only gets harder as you go further down the line. Thug Shakers, you were able to make it this far, Ken. You put yourself to that winners finals by winning this one here. Well, you can only find out by watching, but before we get into that, you know them, you love them. Just Shy, Kuzi, Nate, the starters for the side of the Thug Shakers. You said it. Lowacki as well. Breezy, Val, and Div for the side of Team Silence are going to be their starters. And tell me, from the side of the Thug Shakers, I mean, you heard me. I'm a big Kuzi supporter on that side. I mean, who did you think was the best? You saw Shy get a lot of those goals as well. Is that, who would you put as your number one on that team?
Honestly, at this point, I would put Sky because of just the absolutely dominating performance he was putting on. Good pressure, good control, and all around good looks as well. I mean, you did have your favorite. I'm pretty sure it was Nate, if I'm not mistaken, was your favorite?
Kuzi was my favorite. Yeah.
Yes, so, I mean, Kuzi did a beautiful performance as well, but in my opinion, Sky just dominated on top of it, so I would love to see him dominate even more this coming game.
A prediction is what I need from you, Lowacki. We haven't done one yet. I want to hear, do you got Team Silence, the newcomers, coming in to take down the Thug Shakers, or do you have Thug Shakers winning this, and in how many?
So, I always root for the underdogs, which means someone I haven't seen before. In this case, it would be Team Silenced. I do not want them to be silenced here. I would love for them to show out, put some good pressure, but I feel it is still going to be an incredibly close game. Probably a 2-1 series, or worst case scenario would be 0-2, and it would actually go in Thug Shaker's favor, but I really want to see Silence pop off here.
All right, you've got Team Silence in a 2-1 fashion. I'll take the Thug Shakers in a 2-1 fashion. We'll see who's going to get the most throughout the rest of this night on Saturday. I'll try to remember to do these predictions so we can tally them up at the end here. But just so you know, I do curse every team that I pick, so you might be right on this one. If you enjoy what you're seeing, or if you want to play, make sure you join the Discord for Nameless Esports, weekly tournaments, skill growth and connections. Nameless Esports has it all. For players who want more, plenty that they offer. They do a phenomenal job. We appreciate them for having us, and I know you're having a good time, Lowacki, and I am too.
Yes, and then I do also want to mention, please, please, please clip your favorite moments from every single game so that way we can make a nice little montage from all of you. I mean, you love seeing yourselves on the big screen. What's even better than being on the big screen? Being on a recorded big screen that never goes away.
Yeah, I would love to send in my clips, but everyone would be very underwhelmed. So unfortunately, it's going to have to be everyone else around that sends those in. And I think this one is going to be one, the last game was phenomenal. Yeah, it was a 2-0, but that second game went to OT. It may have been quick, but it was tightly contested. This game around, I think we're going to see that tight contention throughout games 1, 2, and possibly 3. Team Silenced has beaten 100x Solus, who was a team that we said to watch out for. They got second the last time that they played this tournament. So Team Silenced have come in and taken down these top dogs that were already in the tournament. They're looking to make their name known throughout this week 2 of the weekly Rocket Rush series. Thug Shakers looking to do the same, a team that we hadn't seen before the previous game, and they show up big and take down a squad that was also one to watch out for in this bracket.
Yes, it should be interesting all across the boards. Both teams, at least making it to this point, shows they have something to show for their gameplay here, and I think this should be one of the more entertaining games, except for the finals, of course. The finals is where everything goes to a head, but this should be where some interesting ideals go head-to-head here.
And I believe the other side, we don't have a winner or somebody in the winner semifinal quite yet, according to my bracket. So we're not sure who they're looking to play or anything like that. I think we might be even trying to get that other winner semifinal match streamed here as well. So we're going to get an extra game into the stream, which I love that we're just getting all of this Rocket League action at such a high level. I'm learning things left and right. Now, whether I can replicate them when I go play my games later, not sure that that's going to be the case, but nonetheless, I'll still try, and maybe I'll send in a clip if I actually hit something decent.
That's the difference between me and you. I don't hit anything.
Yeah, I mean, I hit one every once in a while, but it's my best goal ever has been a double tap into the net. So I was very excited for that when that happened, but I haven't hit one ever after that. So we are we're just waiting on these players to get in. We have one having a bit of technical difficulties. That's why you're listening to us yap just a little bit. But I mean, we talked about these two squads already, the side of Team Silence and the Thug Shakers. I want to touch on No Hesitation on the other side of this winner's bracket. No Hesitation was a squad that won it last week, and they continue to dominate in this winner's side. Well, they've only played one game, but the second game, I'm assuming they'll do the same unless we can get another one of these new squads that can cut them down, because the side of No Hesitation won the finals so easily. The last time, it was almost no fight. So we'll see if they can continue on, if they can get to the winner's semis, if they can go to our winner's finals. There's only one way to find out, but guess what, Lowacki? All that time listening to me yap, we're ready for this series. Let's kick things off.
Yes, that we are. Sky is already in the air trying to make some moves in this early section, and he almost gets it in this early section as well. But this is where both teams are feeling each other out, seeing what they have, and also trying to look good for the camera, baby. And that is what both teams would love to do here.
Will be Vow looking to get that clear, and he will. Now, just going to be putting it back. Kuzi towards the center. Almost got bumped, but instead he still got the control. The bump almost comes in, and Kuzi finds the goal. The air dribble into the net. The team was there for the support. I'm trying to see if he did, in fact, get a piece. Sky did, and so Div wasn't able to get there in time. Thug Shakers continuing to show up on this Saturday.
That they are. I mean, 30-second goal already is a very beautiful start for this section. A little bit of pit maneuvers coming out as well. Div, or slumping, is up, and now there is some pressure. Nate should be able to continue it quite well. However, there is no pressure at this point in time. It's center, but Vio gets a beautiful clear out, and now it's just a waiting game for some big play to happen.
Kuzi flips it over. Div's able to collect, tosses it towards the center. Nate has to send it down to Kuzi. Kuzi just tosses it out. Vio should be able to find this one. Doesn't get the touch he wants. Instead, it goes towards the center. Breezy tosses it back to Vio. The shot is clean, but Sky is there to send it away. We'll be back towards the center. The double commit comes in, so Breezy might have a clean shot here. Off the crossbar, it's not in quite yet, but Div is there for the final touch, and all evened up is what game one will have for us. A great job by Breezy and Div to put that one away.
Yes, Breezy got absolutely robbed of his goal, though, which is a little rough to see, but I much prefer the goal to actually go in. Doesn't matter who scores it, but still, I'd be a little salty that that wasn't me. But now, Vio and Sky is controlling the ball well. We'll double tap it forward, and there's just tempo here. They're waiting, and just trying to throw some shots on target.
Div pushes it forward. Sky's going to be there to try and play some shadow defense. Div 50s it out. We'll be back over to, I believe that was Breezy. Vio sends a shot, but it's going to be wide. Now Sky sends it towards the orange half. Breezy's going to have to make it clear here, and he will. Kuzi's going to be up as well as Vio. Kuzi wins that one. Nate's going to try to put one on net, but he will miss. Easy save for Breezy here. Now everyone's going to be back. You've collected your boost. You can think about a counterattack if you are the Sada team silenced.
Yes, now Breezy takes his control, takes his time, gets it pinched out. Nate should have clear control over this ball, so the game is in his hands. He gets it past one, down towards second, gets it past second, and it rolls right past third with his team not able to finish it.
Breezy off the sidewall, gets the touch, sends it towards net. The save comes in. Sky is able to find the touch, but it was a double commit. It clears out enough that you should be able to reset here. Vio's going to look for an air dribble of his own. We'll be right over to Kuzi. Tosses it down to Div. Div puts it up. Sky, great 50 there. Now should be Nate who's able to get the touch, and he will. No pressure going to be there, so Breezy just sends it out, leaves it for his teammates, and the counterattack is on for the Sada team silence.
Yes, now Div has his time, tries to get a pass one, gets read out beautifully by Kuzi, down towards goal and just barely gets saved. Last shot, and Val secures the goal with a nice little finish, balance out, and score.
A big miss from Nate there. Tried to go up and put a hand in the way, or try to put a car in the way, I should say, but didn't quite get a touch. Left an easy shot for Val there, and now a one-score lead. Vio sending it towards the sidewall, just sends it towards center. Great job by Div to put it towards the back ball, but Nate will collect. He's going to try to play it over towards Sky. It's going to get past one. Sky sends it. Kuzi gets a demo, so this is going to be dangerous, but you weren't able to find that final touch to get it towards net. So instead, it will be just flipped on its head. Orange starting to push forward. Breezy's able to get that one. Will go for the air dribble off the back wall. Both players there. Instead, it sends it over, and Kuzi will just start to push it towards the orange half once more.
Yes, now Kuzi is following it up quite nicely. Nate for the second. I mean, all three members are in this half, which is brutal and no boost, but Breezy keeps the ball rolling forward. He knows the timing, gets it past one, straight center, and that's a finish from Div.
Oh, and who was that missed that initial touch? I believe. Oh, I couldn't see it.
Don't dig into it. Don't look into it too much.
Yeah, Kuzi missed that one, and it just went past a second player from the side of the Thug Shakers, allows that goal to go in. Now the kickoff will be Vio, who's able to send it this way. This is going to be a shot on. Can you save it off the crossbar? Will not go in. Nate gets the bump, trying to leave it for a teammate. Can you get there in time if you are Kuzi? But you're going to get bumped off. So now Breezy against Sky. Can you find the final pass? You will not. Sky is able to get the touch, and now the shot comes in. The save is there. The side of the Thug Shakers keep it out of the net momentarily, but Breezy finds the final shot, and that will be a 3-goal lead for the Sada team silence.
Yes, and Team Silence is throwing these enemies in the blender here. I mean, Thug Shakers are usually ones to shake it up, but it looks like that is not the case. Silence is showing them how it's done. 1-4 here, and they are looking to make a name for themselves. Breezy up in the air, tries to get it past Sky, but Sky rules the air here.
Kuzi gets a touch towards center, just clears that out. There will be Kuzi finding another, which should pass over to Sky. He'll go for the air dribble. The bump doesn't come through. Div's able to get a touch on it, but that's still going to be in the orange corner. Will be Vio able to win the 50 battle. Sends it towards net. Kuzi going to have to make a save, and he will. So, still dangerous here. Breezy going to be towards center. Everyone misses or just leaves it. Kuzi's able to put it over towards the wall for himself. Now the shot going to be on, and it's wide open. Div finds just strikes it right through the heart of the side of the Thug Shakers, and now a 4-goal lead. Game 1, kiss it goodbye if you are the side of the Thug Shakers. You're going to be looking to just try something out in order to get back to moving on Game 2.
Yes, that is exactly what you should be focusing on. I mean, down 1-5 is a little bit rough to see, but the real question is, what are they going to change up? It's not like anyone's exactly playing bad on their team, but they're just not securing all the opportunities they want to. But Sky secures just one more. Unfortunately, it's not enough, but it's still something to hopefully go their way.
A consolation prize for the side of the Thug Shakers as we are in the final 5 seconds of this game number 1. The kickoff goes through, and we'll be right past one. Kuzi has to make the save, and that should be the final seconds ticking away. Tries to pass it down. Game 1 done and dusted. Team Silence take it. And Lowacki, I mean, Team Silence, the team that we hadn't seen before, show up huge. Breezy with 3 saves. You had Div with 3 goals, 1 apiece from Breezy and Vio. They're just looking on a different level right now.
That they are. I mean, the Thug Shakers had really good saves, but they weren't able to continue any momentum or do really anything that scored a goal, which is absolutely rough to see because they're playing incredibly well all across the board. But Silence just had that little bit more, and apparently they have a wizard raccoon on their team, which is beautiful to see.
It's giving them that extra buff they need in order to get these wins. The side of the Thug Shakers, you look at it, you had a lot of saves. You had at least 5-6 saves for the side of the Thug Shakers. It was just, there were so many shots on net for the side of Team Silence. They always had that pressure. It always felt like it was looming. And where in the last series against the Ball Slappers, Thug Shakers were dominating the demos. They were dominating that boost. The side of Team Silence did that to the Thug Shakers this time around. They were finding those demos in order to open up the pitch, in order to find those team plays. And that's something that you're going to have to adjust to if you are the side of the Thug Shakers in order to find this Game 2. That one didn't look pretty, but nonetheless, you were able to find some goals. You know it can happen. Now's the time to execute.
Yes, and that they absolutely can. Nate is already up for the ball, gets a beautiful read, and tries to go for a little more, but it's just not enough at this point in time. Div, beautiful wall dash is something most of us don't know how to do, but a pinch out, and it just wasn't able to be capitalized on there.
Breezy looks for a second touch, will not find it. Instead, Sky puts it up. A shot on from Vio. Will be Kuzi there to collect. Just going to put it over towards the wall. Nate plays the 50. Bounces up. Sky puts one towards net. Easy save there clear, for the side of Team Silence. Kuzi just going to send it right back. We're just a little bit of back and forth, just trying to see who can get some boost control here in order to mount some pressure in Game 2.
Yes, now Breezy, 0 boost, and the Dream with a beautiful demo coming out from his teammate. Don't know who did it, but you gotta give him some very nice accolades there. Gave him a perfect opportunity. Just flick it up and over and just in. However, Bio almost saved the shot, I will say. If Bio went a little faster, he would have saved the shot, and tears would have been rolling down their cheeks.
Yeah, he got the demo to make sure the goal went in and then almost saved it himself. Luckily, that was not the case. The shot going to be wide there for the side of the Thug Shakers. Great team plays here. Looking to make those infield passes. Will be Sky able to put it up towards the corner. Breezy clears it out. Will be Kuzi there to collect. He's just going to keep it on the orange half. Looking to make something happen. Plays the 50. Will be a great touch from Div to get it past one. Now going to be Vio. Looking to put it past Sky. Instead, he'll just play it back. Pass it back to Breezy and keep this pressure looming.
Yes, now Coolsy is up, and that is just almost in. Incredibly close ball, but Sky is taking to the Sky, sending it straight to Kuzi. Kuzi bumps it down, and it's just not enough, unfortunately. I mean, the pressure and tempo is here for Thug Shakers, but just nothing to put it in is tragic to see.
Made a great pass over to Kuzi, got 2 to jump for the side of Team Silence. Kuzi's playing this slow, so they're going to be able to get back here and then play defense, but you get it past one more. Div puts it up. Nate sends it back towards that net. Will be easily collected by Breezy. Nate gets another touch towards the center. Now going to be Breezy with the touch again. Sky has to make the save. Sends it over towards that sidewall. Players there for the side of Team Silence. Kuzi Just gonna try and clear this out. Instead, he air dribbles it towards the center. A dangerous position to be in. Sky has to make the save off of that one. Still, this 1-goal lead looming to the side of Team Silence. 2:42 left to play. We're almost at that halftime in this game too, and the Thug Shakers are scoreless.
Yes, and they are certainly getting shaked around a little bit, but they still have that time that you were just talking about to play this out. Kuzi will more than likely have to go up for this shot, but Breezy already sends it, and Kuzi just sends the ball across. Now, this is a big change of field, and some beautiful things can happen. Shot and just above.
Great follow-up from Div there to find that touch. Will just be 2 players committing for the side of Team Silence. Breezy looking to get another touch. Will be blocked by Nate. Kuzi looking to collect this. Div going to be there to challenge. Will get it past Div, but the pass comes in. Div tosses it up. Nate's able to clear it out. Now going to be 2 players back for the side of Team Silence. You will collect the ball, so nothing too scary quite yet, and they're just eating away at this time, but that will be a shot onto net, and that's going to be easily saved, and Nate will just keep it onto the orange half for now, trying to see if you can break this stalwart defense by the side of Team Silence.
Honestly, at this point, it's looking like that is a no, but obviously at this level of gameplay, things can absolutely change. Sky with a demo and a murderous goal there. It was impossible to see. He used his enemy as the shot put. That was a pool shot if I've ever seen it.
Oh my goodness, we were just talking about how good that defense was. Well, maybe if you can't get it past them, just blow them up, and then it's going to be a bit easier there. You get the game-tying goal, 124 to play with. Both sides have been playing well in this game, too. The shot goes on. Breezy sends it towards the corner. That's going to be Vio, able to send it right back to center. Sky looks to put it off the back wall, and it will go. Nate looks to put a shot on off the crossbar. Now going to be Kuzi off the back wall. Can you find the save? Sky gets a great touch. Can't find the follow-up, and now that's going to be Vio winning 2 50s in order to keep this over towards the blue half. Finally, Kuzi's able to collect. The air dribble comes in. Another 50 comes out. Back and forth, we will go over towards the orange half now, and Vio looking to make a second one happen.
Yes, I mean, this back and forth is beautiful to see. Sky pitches it across. Nate is in the air. Shot on target, but double save coming out from both members of this team here. But now there's time to be had. Uzi, play your time. Gets it past 1, gets it past 2, but the third takes him out.
Towards the corner, Nate pops it up. Kuzi off the corner once more. Is there anyone there to put the final shot down? Will not happen. Instead, Sky's gonna have to play it towards the wall. Sends it towards net. Nate is able to get that clear. Now gonna be towards the center once more. 2 players go. That's a fakie. Able to get the double tap, and not quite the shot. The bump comes in, but will not connect onto Nate. So still, you're playing this defense well if you are the side of the Thug Shakers, but you'd love to get this over towards the orange half with only 4 seconds left. You don't want to leave this in a dangerous position. It's going to go right back to center. Now, no time remaining. Can you get it to go in? Vio sends it back. Kuzi looking to just put this down, says let's go to OT and duke it out there.
Yes, OT is honestly not exactly preferable for both teams, but it makes it a lot more entertaining for all of us. Div already up for the air, going for good control, keeps the double tap, sends it center. Now Sky has to respond. Here's Breezy. Goes for a nice attempt, but it's just not enough this time. Vio sends it center. Is anyone there? And that is a no. But there's still infinite time here, and truly, that's where the fun happens.
Nate, the air dribble towards the top, gets the flip reset, will be blocked by Breezy. Vio's able to get the clear, and there's already a player up. That's going to be Div. Great job by Sky to get the contest. Now going to drop right down towards that. Can you touch it out? Nate will do exactly that. Sends it towards the corner. Div going to be looking to win the 50. Will go towards center. Div looking to get one more. He will miss. Instead, Sky goes up for the air dribble. No one going to be here, so he's going to have to try to the solo play. Vio sends it back to the blue half. Kuzi collects. Kuzi towards the sidewall. Can he get it past one more? No. Breezy's going to send it right back. And now Div looking to put it off the wall. Goes for the double tap, and that's going to be right on net. Sky's able to put it towards center. Vio's going to be up. Tries to drop it down. Kuzi's able to get it back towards center. Breezy, last one back, has to play it slow. And now Nate's over towards the sidewall. Pressure looming for the side of the Thug Shakers. Nate tries to put one in, but back to the blue half we will go. Team Silence looking to make the counterattack happen.
That was a lot of things to say there. Sky up in the air. He's controlling it well. One of his teammates is dead. He's going to have to send it down to Kuzi, but Kuzi's just not available, so it is a turnover. Breezy controls ball well. Playing his time, and it's just not enough now. Div in the air. Gets beaten, actually. Vio saves it quite nicely. This is just a beautiful back and forth. Vio has full boost and a dream. Pitches off roof, and he's going to be coming down for another, and he just wasn't enough for that second tap there.
Uzi sends it out to Sky, gets it past two. It's just Vio back. He needs to make sure he gets a great touch here, and he will. It's going to send it out to Div. Div's able to send it towards the wall. Now Vio going to be looking to put a shot on. No, he puts it off the back wall. Looking to make the pass happen. Sky's there to contest. A hand up now. Sky pinches it off the side wall. Will just be collected by Breezy, and now looking for the double tap. Div puts the final shot on off the crossbar. Will not go in quite yet, but finally Div puts in the goal to win this game number 2. And the side of Team Silence are going to win this series in a 2-0 fashion.
Oh my goodness. That was brutal work. I mean, that last goal was basically the epitome of how this series has gone. I mean, it's basically in, back, forth, and then it finally drops in for a close game, taking us to an overtime for game 2, but still no game 3 that we've watched. But still, incredible performance coming out from Silence for my underdog Victor.
Yeah, you were correct. I cursed the side of the Thug Shakers. They looked so good in that last series. This time around, not going to be the case. Instead, Team Silence are able to get it done, and that is a squad that I now have to write down because they looked absolutely phenomenal. It was the team plays. They were passing it over, able to get the touch off the back wall. They're leaving it for another player. They're playing for the demos. There's so many things that Team Silence is doing right. There's so many options that they give themselves on that offensive half, and that's what allowed them to get past this stalwart defense in the side of the Thug Shakers, who hadn't given up a ton of goals in these previous series, but then the side of Team Silence, just so many options that it left the side of the Thug Shakers guessing. You can only guess right so many times.
Yes, and also you had beautiful 50s all across the board. I'm pretty sure we had like 3 in a row. Don't ask me the statistical likelihood of that, but when it's Rocket League, it's not statistics. It's all skill, which is what I absolutely love to see in this game. Great back and forth coming across the board, and the tempo was there for both teams, but Silence took it quietly and ended in a 2-0 fashion.
Yeah, you said it best there with the tempo of that game. It was a fast-paced game, just flying back and forth, trying to get it over towards the other half. And the follow-ups, it was just so many shots on. There were so many saves, but Team Silence, the better of the two. This time, they'll punch their ticket to that winners finals. And now, I believe we're going to try to get that winners semifinals on the other side set up, ready to go. But before we get there, we're going to take a brief break, but don't go anywhere because we've got plenty more Rocket League action to come your way here soon. So make sure you stay tuned, go grab a snack, grab some water, and we'll be back with more Rocket League action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly Rocket Rush series by Nameless Esports. We've had a great night of Rocket League, already, and we're ready for more great games to go our way. We're still in the winter semifinals this time around, but if you've enjoyed what you've seen, make sure you clip anything that was phenomenal to watch and then send it into the Nameless Esports Discord because we're looking for play of the week. We're looking for one of those best plays, or just send us something from one of your ranked games, whatever it may be. Make sure you clip it, send it into the Nameless Esports Discord, and we'll see what we think is best. We want to make sure we get the best of the best on these clips. But now, we are getting this next one ready on this winter semifinals. We did have a caster change. We've got Sean in the booth this time. How you doing tonight, Sean?
I'm great, D-Form. It has been a fantastic week. It's great to be back on the Rocket Rush crew once again. This time, they had me coming in later, but when I played hoops in high school, I was better off the bench. So we'll see if it's better in the casting booth too. So I'm very excited. I've been watching the games. They're just as you said. They've been just utterly fantastic. Lots of action, lots of stats that I've been writing down. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to have the time to do it this time. But I'm ready to go. I'm sure there's going to be great matches now that I get to get the second half this week.
Yeah, and we've had teams upset here in the bracket already. We had some top dogs like 100x Solus and Ball Slappers already dropped to that loser's bracket. As I've looked at the bracket, it's Ball Slappers versus 100x Solus in the losers round 4. So one of them cannot get to that top 3 once again. They're not going to go back to back. I mean, they still got a ways to go to do exactly that, but it's nice to see some new faces here in the bracket. It's nice to see some new teams stepping up, showing out. Team Silenced, especially here in that winners finals, and the Thug Shakers were phenomenal as well. So, I mean, it's not just going to be the same names every week, which is my favorite thing about these tournaments. It's going to be new teams coming in. You look at the Ball Slappers, they had to make substitutions. They had 2 new players. They aren't able to keep up with what they did last week. Things change. The side of 100x Solus, same roster, and they weren't able to keep up. So, a lot of great Rocket League action. It's just who shows up on a Saturday, Sean. And this time around, we got some different names doing exactly that.
The more that this brand continues to grow, the more that these tournaments get to be recognized, the finer players we're going to see, the better teams we're going to see. Obviously, it's been different this week compared to last week. I didn't get to catch the finals of last week, but I can already tell, as you've said, the landscape has shaken a bit. It's completely different. We have new teams that are in the run for first. No Hesitation is still there like they were last week on their pedestal. But it's just a matter of time before we find out if there's going to be a new king on the throne or if there's going to be more people at his feet.
And we have this next lobby set up. It will be No Hesitation versus Chuz. No Hesitation, of course, going to be Polar, Nightya, and Velocity, our top dogs from last week. And on the flip side, Chuz is going to have Chuma, Messiah, and Mitch looking to D-rank that top 1 team. And away we will go. Just been back and forth scuffle to start things off.
And boy, it might take me a minute to get into this one, but I've seen a few games. The hot starts have definitely been what changes these games. You have to imagine everyone's fingers are nice and warm. The controllers are nice and hot. And I think we're in a part now where we're going to see the best Rocket League that we are going to see all of this tournament so far. If people are still cold and they've gotten this far, you have to wonder what happens when they heat up.
Velocity towards the goal line. Going to send one on net. Will be a great save there from Chuma. Messiah looking to make the second touch, but he's going to miss. So Velocity's going to have a chance at this. He puts it down to the ground, puts it over one, looking for the bump. Will not find it. Polar will be here to collect, so he'll go over towards that side. And another shot's going to go on, and nobody is back. Nightya finds the first goal here in this winter semifinals matchup.
Well, from what I'm seeing, not much has changed since last week. Nightya, who we've certainly got to know his name from last week, is already making his print on this one. A 1-0 lead already for the side of No Hesitation. I mean, is this what you thought would happen, or is this something that I think we just had to be prepared for something like this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We saw how good the side of No Hesitation was last week. Their team plays everything, and there's going to be another one. Velocity finds the goal this time. The assist came from who was that? It was who else but Nightya to find that pass right up to Velocity and open net, and a 2-0 lead here with 1:13 off the clock.
Unreal. 100% goal participation already for Nightya. Don't tell me.
Oh! Another one from Velocity. Just off the kickoff, they make it 3-0. The Dominus pinches off of Chuma, goes right into the hands of the side of No Hesitation, and another goal gets tallied for the squad in orange.
The color commentary job is being stripped away from me as we speak, Deform. They just keep scoring.
Yeah.
They just scored 3-0 in a minute 20. I mean, this is what we saw last week. And I don't know if you guys have gotten any no hesitation games yet today, to my knowledge. I don't think we have. But last week we saw that pressure attitude. They didn't need to play much defense. And even when they did, it was, oh, and it's another goal. Polar this time to put him up 4-0. He has a goal, shot, assist, and a save. He has a triple single, which in Rocket League terms is quite fine. And unbelievable 4-0 already. This is the quickest start I think we've seen so far.
Oh, for sure. And Mitch let it get away from him just barely. And the side of No Hesitation do not hesitate. Instead, they put another goal in the net. Will be Chuma able to find that 50, send it over towards the corner. Knight is going to collect. Will get bumped out. Messiah gets 2, sends it on net. Polar can't find the touch. Will not go in, off the post instead. So no goal still for the side of Chuz.
It's finally on No Hesitation side, but it's just, oh, they couldn't get the finish. If there's one thing you cannot do against No Hesitation is you can make no mistakes. If you make a mistake, they pounce. This time, the counterattack didn't produce anything, but oh man, that mistake could prove awfully costly coming down to the wire of this game. Still plenty of game left though, 2 minutes 45 seconds, lots of time.
He's going to go up. He's able to get it past one. Will be Chuma, who's able to send that towards the corner. Going to be back to Velocity. He won't get a touch. Messiah sends it out. Polar is looking to be the defender here. Just going to pinch it back the way of the orange half, or the blue half, and Nightya should be there to collect.
Oh, is it going to be a dribbler? And no, Mitch will have it. He's going to ride the wall here. Velocity trying to stay with him. Polar will come in and block him. Messiah's going to push it off the left wall. Mitch looking for it, does not win the aerial battle. Chuma is going to look towards the No Hesitation goal. The bumper of somebody's car got a little push on there, but not enough to clear it. Ooh, it's just, it doesn't, unless it's going to be, I was just about to say, is it going to be a goal? It will! Chuma will score the first goal for Team Chuz. They're on the board. There we go. Sometimes all you need is just that one goal to get you back in it. Maybe this is the one.
The floodgates may be open here for the side of Chuz. No hesitation, a rare misstep. All 3 players in the same spot. It gets taken away from them by Chuz, and they will score. Chuma that one. So now, will be a minute 55 left to play with. You still need 3 goals to tie things up. Will be a counterattack coming in. Polar off the back wall sends it. Another one, a double tap, a triple tap from Polar. Oh my goodness, another goal is tallied for the side of No Hesitation.
It just feels like the pressure is different. Even though Team Chuz got to score, the pressure doesn't feel the same when they have the ball. No hesitation, they move so fast. They move so much without the ball, as Knight is going to collect it on his side. Mitch looking to control it. It's just, No Hesitation's on a completely different level as a save comes in. I couldn't tell who it was, but they move so fast. You can barely keep yourself in your seat. It's unbelievable.
Velocity pushes forward. There's going to be nobody back. Maybe one in Chuma. Can you get it past this player? Chuma, a great job making a save there. So now we'll be off that side wall. Polar's able to get a touch to put it towards center. Velocity off the back wall, looking for the double tap. Just leaves it for a teammate. Now Polar gets the reset, looking for one more. Messiah is able to find that one. Clears it out for now, but the pressure's still looming.
No one's in the middle. Oh! There's someone in the middle. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's going to be one of, I feel like, the only moments where No Hesitation had a real shot to score and didn't. But this is what I'm saying. Messiah has the ball, but it's just, you can't even keep the ball on the floor. This ball will be 90% in the air, 10% on the floor, and if you can find a little squeeze of a percentage else, it's in somebody's net. That's what it feels like, as Polar's butt side of the car up to the ceiling somehow is able to come down with it. But we have Chuz on the counterattack. Can they score? This is a shot. Messiah with a goal! 2-5! I think it's just a bit too late, D4. I have to admit.
Yeah, 31 seconds left on the clock. It may be a bit too late. It's going to take heroic efforts from the side of Chuz if they want to bring this back to tie it up. Not impossible, just improbable, but a second goal going in definitely feels good, knowing that No Hesitation can make mistakes, can allow goals to go into the net. So, 24 seconds, what else can you find?
Well, it looks like we're about to, never mind. I was going to say, it looks like we're about to find a No Hesitation goal. I think there was a shot off the kickoff where Chuz could have gotten a goal back. But now that we're looking at 10 seconds and counting, this is just about as done as done. And you're just going to look towards game 2 at this point if you are Chuz. But not a bad showing, in my opinion. Not a bad showing. You wait for the ball to finally touch the floor.
Yeah, not a bad showing at all from Chuz. They were able to keep things scrappy at least. It may have been just a bit of shock from the side of No Hesitation, because it was really that early portion of that game 1 where the side of No Hesitation was able to score at will. As you got further into that game 1, the side of Chuz made those adjustments. They realized what kind of pace of play was going on for the side of No Hesitation, and they matched it. And they were able to match it effectively. They scored 2 goals in the back half of game 1. And now I think going into game 2, they will have that knowledge. They'll know we cannot start slow. We cannot give them an inch, because they will take a mile. So this is where you start to show up if you were Chuz, and we'll see if they can send us to that game 3.
Couldn't agree more. It certainly felt like a slow start for Chuz. I don't know what the play styles of the people they played before were, but I have to say there's a limited pool of teams or players that play at the speed of No Hesitation. So I doubt that they were going to play against some kind of competition. But these are great players. There's a reason they are here. There's a reason they have gotten this far. It's because they've been able to adapt. Let's see. Chuz has played B Komachi looked good in the start. Looks like we have a little connection there. Maybe they have played someone at No Hesitation's level. But, of course, like we said, No Hesitations, they're the top right now. B Komachi put a great showing against Ignite Esports in the beginning, but, man, I don't know. But like you said, that second half, so much better. Better defensively, better offensively. They're a bit slow with the ball, but I think they're good enough players to really get back into that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Chuma did a great job making sure that defense was good for the side of Chuz. He was one of those players holding down that goal line. Messiah was the one doing those more air dribbles towards the center. And then Mitch was great as well for the side of Chuz. I think they're really starting to put it together towards the back half. And for the side of No Hesitation, I mean, they just continue to show up. They continue to do what they do. You saw they go for team plays. Even if it doesn't work out, they continue to go for them, because eventually one of them is going to connect, and it's just going to be impossible to stop for the defense. You see pre-jumps coming in. Polar's dribbling it up. Nightya's looking to get a pinch off of Polar to just send one into the net. It's those type of plays that become just almost impossible to stop. You need to make sure you get up early in order to get a 50 out of it. You cannot allow the side of No Hesitation to set up, or they're going to capitalize, and it's just going to be too much. But we're in to game 2. We're ready to kick things off. We'll see if the side of Chuz can send us the distance.
I'll tell you, they don't necessarily need to start this game off with a goal, but, well, okay. As Nightya just puts one in the back of their net. 6 seconds. 6 seconds to goal already. I was just going to say they don't need to start out quick, but they just need to start out by slowing down. No Hesitation, but it's unreal. I've said that so many times already today, it feels. I've only been here for about 10 minutes.
Will be. The kickoff going towards the blue half. Polar puts it off the back wall. Everyone misses. Messiah will collect. Puts it up towards the side, looking for Mitch here. We'll see if he's able to get a pass off. He will not. Nightya's able to get a hand up. Will be towards that back wall once more. Nobody should be there for the shot. Oh, no, that one's going to go through Choma. Choma splits the 2 defenders and sends one into the back of the net to tie things up here. Exactly what you wanted if you are Chuz.
Just a complete missile coming in. Get your heads down. Here he comes. 1-1. Wow. Okay, here you go. That's how you get yourself back in the game. A surprise. There you go. Good job by Chuz. Now you got to get back and play some defense.
Velocity 0 boost. Just passes it right over to Polar, and Polar does not miss. He makes it a 1-score lead once more for the side of No Hesitation, and the kickoffs have been killer for the side of Chuz.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It really does feel like the kickoffs, if you can't get a little bit of say in the kickoff, it always feels like it ends up on Chuz's side whenever we have a kickoff. Chuz can never seem to get it. Like, I could tell it. Both teams are sending 2. So it's not like they have a different game plan or anything, but it just always feels like No Hesitation is able to win the kickoff as they're able to get it back onto Chuz's side. Polar's going to look towards the middle, is going to hit it off the wall, and good defense. Here we go, counterattack.
Messiah cleaned up by Nightya, over to Polar, will be touched by Chuma. Instead, that's going to be Mitch flying in, puts it towards the center. Knight is able to get a touch. That's going to be over to Messiah. Off of that corner, Velocity clears it out. Polar's there to collect, sends it over towards the right corner. Knight should be there to try to challenge this out, but Mitch gets a great touch. They might be past everyone. No, Polar is still back. So this has just been back and forth, but now Polar might have a free one towards that back wall. He's looking for the double tap. He will get it, but it's going to go wide. So you still only a 1-goal lead here for the side of No Hesitation.
I think Mitch just had a... Oh, and we're going to get another goal. Make it 3-1. Nightya always finds a way to stamp his name, and he is the one who's going to get the third goal for the side of No Hesitation. This is what happens when you have a little blip. It feels like No Hesitation is just so good off the walls that it's so hard to contest anything they put up. They're so good at centering the ball. Unbelievable.
Bit of miscommunication there, I feel like, for the side of Chuz. He put it towards the center, and everyone was over towards that corner, so no one was there to get that second touch. A great shot from Chuma, cleaned up easily by Nightya. Will still be on that orange half. A great shot. Oh, he can't get there in time. Messiah finds the goal, gets it past Polar this time, and it was close, but Messiah finds the angle he needs in order to make sure this stays a one-score game.
Perfect angle. Polar is there. It almost feels like if that ball is any lower, it's not a goal, but they happen to get it up and also right in the back of No Hesitation's net.
Mitch, 50s, over towards the orange corner, gonna roll over towards center. Knight just leaves it. Will be Chuma up. No, Velocity's up. He leaves it for a teammate instead, but that might be a misstep. No, Knight is able to get the touch. Polar's up. Polar puts the shot on. No, Messiah's able to find the block. So, still, just going to be back and forth. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play with. We haven't even hit the halftime mark, and already 5 goals have went through the net.
This is unbelievable. I was almost going to say maybe they were looking for like a little, I don't even know what, a little deke there out of the side of No Hesitation, but doesn't come to anything as Knight is going to look for the... Not a fake. That's a miss, ladies and gentlemen. Messiah's going to look for a counter push here. Polar gets to that one. Naya towards the center. They don't really have numbers. Can he do it himself? No. Here it goes. Oh, good defense. Good. It feels like you have to have 3 people in a net to stop No Hesitation.
Absolutely. Velocity still the pressure looming. Mitch, a great touch. Finds the second to 50 it off. Polar's going to be here. He puts it over one. Now going to be all up to Messiah. He's able to get the touch. Naya still wants to keep this going. Back to Velocity off the back wall. Chuma's able to get the touch. Can he get it past one? The 50 comes in. Still stays over towards this side. And the boost has just been dominated by the side of No Hesitation. How long can you hold here? Well, finally, you will get out. You'll get the clear and look for the counterattack.
You could run an economics class at college level on how No Hesitation handles the boosts. And Polar's going to just send one. It's going to go, oh, no, Messiah gets just a little tip. But will it help or will it not? Chuma, good defense. It's just strike after strike after strike. There's not enough cars on Chuz's side to stop this ball from going in. Blocked. Doesn't matter. Velocity comes in, finds the angle. A nice bump. Chuma gets bumped out of the way. There's a little underrated team play. This is what puts No Hesitation so much higher. Their team play, they're so unbelievably coordinated with and without the ball. It feels like they're always in the right spots to stop or get a goal.
A minute and 20 to find 2 goals if you are Chuz to try to tie things up, or you will drop down to loser's bracket. Polar drops it right down towards the net. Chuma's able to find the touch. Mitch goes up, looking to put it a little bit further. Nightya so quickly is able to get that hand up. Now will be Velocity dropping it down. Mitch flies in, is able to get that one right past the defense. Looking for a pass now. Nightya off the back wall. Will be Polar there to collect, but that shot's going to go on just high, so will not go in. So 52 seconds left to play with.
This is, if you're Chuz, just slow it down. Obviously, with 45 seconds left, how slow can you go? It's just, unless Mitch can find something here, he can't get around Nightya. Almost a little bit too little of something there. Polar's going to look towards Nightya. Chuma's going to win the aerial battle. Polar has the boost. He's able to get there. 30 seconds left. Nightya, they just keep it in the air. They're playing keep away at this point. They don't need to score. You have the 2-goal advantage, but I don't think Chuz has the pressure, and it's possible but improbable for them to even score one more goal. Forget 2. It looks like No Hesitation is going to take this one.
You need it now. It's in a dangerous position. Naya's not able to clear it out, but Polar should be there to collect. Still going to go off that back wall. Messiah, can you put it to a teammate? Gets the touch. Looking like there'll be one there, but not going to be enough. Polar air dribbles it. Might be a double tap. No, it's just going to go right in. So a 5-2 game in the side of No Hesitation will punch their ticket into that winners finals by beating Chuz in a 2-0 fashion.
Polar, a little salt in the wound from my man. Wow. 5 shots on goal, 2 aerial goals. As the only guy from the lobby, that's all the stats I got. He does have an assist. I'll say it's a good showing out of Chuz. It really is. But they didn't have the right play style to beat No Hesitation. There are some teams that maybe will match up skill-wise with No Hesitation, but the play style, I think, is what has taken out Chuz compared to it's just a completely different level. So much speed, so much pace, so much coordination. There's always so many moving parts to No Hesitation's style of Rocket League that Chuz just doesn't have it. Depends who they're going to play in the losers bracket is what I'll say, but from what I've seen, No Hesitation is still... It's the golden road leads to No Hesitation. That's what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, they look dominant once more. Phenomenal there. This one was closer for sure than a lot of the games last week for No Hesitation. Chuz, you put up a great fight. You'll drop down to that loser's bracket. You're still alive here. You still got another chance. You'll drop down to play 100x Solus is who you're going to play. Another one that we have our eye on from last week who ended up placing second. Well, they're in the loser's bracket. They're making the run. Now, will Chuz or 100x Solus advance on, as 100x Solus was able to take down Ball Slappers in that loser's round 4. But the side of No Hesitation move on to take on Team Silenced. And, Sean, I don't know if you watched this Team Silenced team, but they looked phenomenal as well. This is exactly who I wanted to see play No Hesitation here in this winners finals, because I think they're a team that may be able to match that pace that No Hesitation brings on the pitch.
I couldn't agree more. I'm looking at the bracket for all you at home saying, well, why aren't you looking at your cat? This bracket, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want it, Team Silenced, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. I mean, one is a DQ, but well, let's be mean and assume it would have been a 2-0. And just like you said, D-Form, the perfect way to put it, this is the team you want to see play No Hesitation. Team Silenced hasn't lost a game. From what I've seen, they haven't been exactly close. Man, like you said, Chuz maybe put up a good fight. 100x Solus, second place last week. This is the great thing about having this new competition. We get to see new teams play each other. We get to see these new, maybe rivalries created. I mean, it's a weird word to use sometimes, but Team Silence 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. No Hesitation. Chipotle actually is the only team to get a game off of them, and that's the first round. Maybe we could see Team Silenced maybe take that beloved second game.
Maybe indeed. There's only one way to find out. That'll be by watching that winners finals as we get there here shortly. But before we get into that winners finals, we are going to send you to a quick break. So make sure you stay tuned. We've got more weekly Rocket Rush action coming at us from Nameless Esports. But stay tuned because we're going to send you to a quick break. Muted. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly Rocket Rush series by Nameless Esports. We have had a great night of Rocket League so far, and there's plenty more to come. If you missed out on anything, make sure you check out the YouTube channel, Nameless Esports HQ, same as the Twitch. It's also in the bio. They cut up those videos. They put it match by match. You can see what teams did, how they played. Maybe you want to just watch to see how they like to play. That way you can play better next time against them, whatever you want to do. Check that out, as well as the registration link in case you want to play in this next week. In case you want to hop in, you think you got what it takes, you can take down one of these top dogs, or maybe just play for fun, whatever it is. Make sure you check it out, sign up. Plenty more weeks to come of this. But, Sean, we've got another match. This the winners finals. No hesitation versus Team Silence this time around.
These are those two words you mentioned before, the top dogs. I mean, you want to see wins. These are the guys you've been looking for. In the first series, Team Silence faced off against the Thug Shakers in a kind of mollywop, if you want to, we'll use that word. So many shots, not many saves. They haven't needed to save. They haven't even needed to save. That's how good their offense have been. And now I don't know how good the Thug Shakers have been. This is where I get to check the bracket. And they were, they lost to, they DQ'd. Okay, so anyway, there goes my point there. But this is, to get back on track, this is what we are looking forward to. This is the game that you would have imagined being in more of a grand finals kind of part. But who knows if it could be another 100x Solus who will be playing Zave Esports in the loser semifinal, or if we're going to see a completely different matchup in the finals, and we're looking at a Team Silenced and Zave Esports. I mean, I think this is going to be either, and I'll ask you for your prediction after I give my little spiel. This is either going to be a showstopper, goal after goal after goal, or this is going to be a defensive masterclass, and we're looking at maybe 1-0, 2-1, those kinds of finishes. What do you think it's going to look like?
I mean, I just think the offensive presence is too much from No Hesitation to make this a low-scoring game. I think if you're Team Silence, the question is, can you keep up with the goals? Is your offense going to step up and be able to score 3 goals to match No Hesitations? Because your defense may be phenomenal. You may be able to stop so much, but eventually that pressure from No Hesitation is going to lead to goals. I don't think you can count on these 1-0 type of games. I think you need to make sure that you have these team plays going your way as well in order to get these goals to match. And then, so I think this is going to be a shootout between No Hesitation and Team Silence.
I mean, from what we've seen, the track record shows and it speaks, and you will probably be right. No Hesitation is this team. They're not even chaos. It's complex, but it's it's so finite and it looks so good. They so rarely make mistakes, and we haven't seen a team that could really take advantage of those very few mistakes. Maybe now Team Silenced is someone who can stifle No Hesitation's plan of speed, and maybe they could take a brick wall approach almost, if that's how we're going to say. Park the bus, just stop them from scoring. That's all we need to see as this game starts.
Winners Finals kicks off here. We'll see who will punch their ticket to Grand Finals. Div has it. Going to be looking for that reset. Will just go over towards the corner. Pressure looming, though. The side of Team Silence doing a good job, but that's going to be wide open net, and Velocity does not miss those. Polar steals it away from him. And a 1-0 lead from No Hesitation. 13 seconds in, they get it past the entire defense and are able to put it in. And Polar, a cheeky one there to pad the stats.
He almost, that's a steal if I've ever seen one. This guy's stat padding on that. Oh my goodness. Well, so much for a slow start for No Hesitation. Their track record will continue to speak volumes. They almost get a second one. Polar is hungry for these goals. If there's anything that we know, Polar and Velocity love to score. We haven't seen that goal-scoring prowess out of Nightya. He's kind of just the maestro that keeps the game going the way that No Hesitation wants the game to be played. There's still, even though they've only scored one goal, but it's still just, it always looks like No Hesitation is in some sort of control, and it looks like it's going to be that way to start this game out.
Velocity sends it towards the center. Polar looking to collect. Will get a touch on it, but that'll be 50 out towards the center. Polar gets it past another. Will be up to Nightya. Nightya can't quite put that onto net. Will be an easy save. Bounced off the post, back towards center, and this pressure continues to loom for the side of No Hesitation as Nightya is looking to send this right back to the blue half.
I'm going to almost call Nightya the janitor. He's just always there to clean up things. Can Div get it? No, he cannot. Good play from Velocity to get back, but Nightya's always there lurking. And Polar puts it in the back of the net. His second goal. This is not a stat pad. This is a screamer, guys. 2-0, 3 minutes 42 seconds left to go.
Polar, the double tap, so clean. Breezy wasn't able to get back in time there for Team Silence, so a 2-0 lead. Still 3:42 left to play with. You've got some time to find your feet in this game if you are Team Silence. You get a shot on Velocity, an easy save there. The counterattack is looming. Velocity gets it over Vio. Breezy has to make the save. Over to Polar. He's going to put it right back on. Velocity tries to find the second touch. Just going to be Nightya left. Div looks to find the pass, but Nightya, a great job cleaning that up, and they'll just send this back towards the blue half. Make sure you can grab some boost and reset.
No Hesitation almost plays a 2.5 on 3. Nightya's just in the back. As we see, he makes a good save. He pushes the ball forward as we are watching Polar here. Could look into the middle. Velocity gets into the middle. Polar controls it. Can he put it down? No! Div with a great aerial battle. But Nightya, you don't see him close to the goal. You don't really see him in that middle position looking for an attack. He's always just the person who makes sure they can keep the momentum. He's not a momentum shifter. He is a momentum controller for this No Hesitation team. And this is why they're able to play so fast. When you look at Team Silence as they come close, another great save by No Hesitation. Look how quick they get back out and counterattack. This team is just so unbelievably coordinated. It's something so special for us to have the absolute honor to watch.
Velocity puts it towards the center. Easy collect by Vio. Will be Nightya there for the save. Now going to be Breezy back out of that. Nightya, another save. Will be Vio towards the corner. Velocity should be able to clean this up. The flip reset comes through. Great touch from Breezy there just to make things awkward for that push from the side of No Hesitation. But Velocity just has to get it past one. Will be a 50 out towards the side. Nightya gets another touch, looking to put it back towards the net. Will easy collect from Breezy, and now you can take a breath here if you are the side of Team Silence.
And even give us a breath, give you a breath for sure. Yeah. Finally got the ball on the floor for a second. But one thing I'm gonna say, as Velocity is able to stifle this one. Am I crazy or am I watching a standoff in the No Hesitation goal?
That's a rule 1 right there in the No Hesitation goal. You love the respect from these players. They're sticking it.
There's always somewhere, some way you'll find a rule 1, and here it's come in the Nameless Esports. Are you kidding me? Well, now we get to see Nightya in that kind of 1/3 of the field he hasn't had much track on, and here comes Vi. He can't really get anything to go here. they're still going. And this we've now gotten into a 2-on-2 ranked game pretty much, and it happens to be the winners finals. Why not, right? As Natia and Velocity.
Velocity gets the dunk right over top of who was it? Not Breezy. He gets it over him. Vio puts it up. Velocity reads it to perfection and puts a third goal in for the side of No Hesitation. So 2s, 3s, it does not matter. No Hesitation show up regardless.
Well, we're back into the 3-on-3 format. I can say that for free. And here we go. Vi trying to get something to go. I mean, just stifling defense. This is unbelievable. Whether it's 2-on-2, 3-on-3, shoot, these guys could play 1-on-1, it feels like. And a goal will not be conceded by No Hesitation. This is their first time seeing each other. Maybe Team Silence just hasn't seen a team go this quick, and they still can't get the first goal. Great defense from Velocity. I'll add that in right as he looks to counterattack. Won't be able to. Polar on the counterattack. Has Velocity to his left. Can he get himself? No! Top right! Naya! Yes! Finally! I think he was the captain last week. He put it in the back of the net for his first goal of this series.
And Polar does so much work to put it off the post, and Naya just too quick. The defense couldn't respond in time to that bounce. So a fourth goal gets tallied for the No Hesitation squad. Will be these kickoff plays that you saw from No Hesitation last week. Will be over to Breezy. That shot might be on. Can you save it in time? Naya all over the map, able to find that save. And now he'll clear it out towards the center. Back to the blue half will go.
I mean, Naya is not going to fill the stat sheet, but he fills the field. He knows where to be. As can they get? No, they can't even get a compensation goal. Maybe they can. The ball's still in the air. No. We know Team No Hesitation. They want the last licks. They want to score. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Even when you're in no time left, they don't want that ball to hit the floor.
Naya pre-jumps. Div tosses it over. Polar's able to get the touch. 0-second heroics. Nothing will come from it. Instead, No Hesitation. No goals given up. 4 is what they were able to find. And Sean, we talked about it beforehand. Can you find goals for Team Silenced? Well, the answer, a resounding no here in Game 1. That's what needs to change if you want to compete with this No Hesitation roster. It's too hard to stop them on that defensive front. You need to make sure you can find something to go in. And you found shots, but only a few of them, a select few, were even like scary for the side of No Hesitation to save. Naya made some great plays there to keep them out. You need to make sure you got to make some adjustments here if your team's silenced. And I don't know what that is, but you got to make sure that you are playing effectively as a team in order to beat this No Hesitation roster. You can't make mistakes, or else they're just going to capitalize on it in no time.
I want to say I'm going to put my 2 cents in, but I've got no change in my pockets, D-Form. Like, this is just 4-0 blowout win. The craziest part is, I took a picture of the stats. Team Silenced has the same pretty much amount of shots as No Hesitation, but No Hesitation just puts themselves in much better situations that they can find the back of the net. Team Silence is kind of just looks so they had, let's say, 10 shots, 10 desperation heaves, it feels like, but No Hesitation, 10 shots centered off the top of the goal. You're looking at rebounds. There's like you could see a line being drawn of strategy that Team Silence just does not have as we go into the kickoff.
Game 2, backs against the wall for the side of Team Silenced. You need to send this to Game 3 if you want to stay alive in the winner's side of the bracket. Will be over on the blue half already. The side of No Hesitation looking to get an early goal. Naya is able to get a 50 on that. Polar collects towards the center. Div is able to get the final touch, but Velocity's here to send it once more. Gets it past another. The pass going to be on. Will you just shoot it? You will. And no one there to save it for the side of Team Silenced. No Hesitation. Take an early lead once more.
I don't know if we can find a single No Hesitation game where they have not scored within the first 30 seconds of the game. It's game after game. These guys just don't know how to stop scoring goals. Unreal.
Kickoff goes to Breezy. He's not able to find a good touch on it. Velocity air dribbles towards the top side. Div collects that one over towards the center. Polar puts one towards the back wall. He gets it past everyone. Polar finds the second goal with only 42 seconds off the clock. They're already up 2-0 here in game 2.
I've got a new statement. How many games can we find where they haven't scored 2 goals in under a minute? The numbers just keeps growing, and the time just keeps getting shorter for these guys. I can't say unreal again. I've said it too many times. It's unbelievable.
Breezy finds a response for the shot of Team Silence.
There we
The
go.
kickoff goal, exactly what you needed. You finally get one on the board, and maybe that's the floodgates open for the side of Team Silence to start finding, to get some momentum to go their way.
Couldn't agree more. This is exactly what they needed, a quick goal just to get themselves on the board. No hesitation. Didn't even let them get on the board last game. To have a goal with under... Hey! Tie game! Why not? 2 shots for Breezy, 2 goals. We're tied. It's a whole new game. Look at this.
You wet the palate, and now you're going for blood at the side of Team Silence. Phenomenal job to score 2 answers, and now with only 51 seconds off the clock, 4 goals have been scored. It's all evened up. Will be Div, the last one back, passes it up to Polar is Nightya. Div is able to collect on that back wall, looking to put it past everyone. Not going to be able to find anything. Instead, pressure looming on this blue half once more for the side of No Hesitation.
I mean, this is exactly what great teams will do. They will get hit, and they will hit back without, no pun intended, and they've taken the lead! Look at this! 3-2! Rebound! This is what they needed. They've adapted. This is what the great teams do. They come back. They don't let that first loss take up too much headspace. They've taken the lead. No Hesitation is finally losing.
Can you keep up this presence that you've had in the last 40 seconds if you are Team Silence? Will be towards the center of the blue half. Velocity puts it on net, but a slow one there. Vio able to easily collect. Div 50s it with Nightya. Vio collects once more. Air dribbles towards the center. Polar pre-jump is up. He's able to 50 it down. Breezy gets a touch. Will be another one. Vio puts it in. 4 goals in a row for the side of Team Silence. And once they found one, they have not slowed down. They continue to answer. No Hesitation's call.
This is shocking. I'm standing up. This is how crazy this game has gotten. I'm now standing up. It's 4-2, and it's finally not no hesitation. Look at the comeback from Team Silence. They want this game. What is this? What is this series of best of? Best of 5? Best of 3?
Best of 3, I believe. Best of 5 isn't until the finals for this. So
they want it.
The wall. You need this one.
They want the game 3. They want it. They're hungry. Team Silence does not want to stay silenced. They want that game 3. All you want to do is push the game 3. It does not matter how you get it. They don't care about how they get it. They just want it to happen. Something to put finally a little bit of expectation, a little bit of pressure onto the side of No Hesitation as they look for the goal. They will not get it. It'll bounce off the wall. Velocity coming in. No! Oh my goodness. This is the offensive masterclass. I don't know why I even brought up defense, but we're seeing it, but it's going to be a lot of goals. You're going to be as right as they get, these ones.
Starting to just team plays left and right for Team Silenced. Will be Nightya able to get it over one. Div has to fly in to get the save. A goal line save there. Oh my goodness, Div. Phenomenal job there. In 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Still a 2-goal lead for the side of Team Silenced. Velocity pushing forward. Polar going to get put a shot on. Breezy easily connects. It will be Nightya there to collect that clear out. He's going to look to air dribble this towards the center, see what he can find. Already up is Div, and he's going to be able to 50 that out. So you can just play the time. This time is ticking down, and that favors Team Silence this time around.
There's finally 2 minutes left on the clock, and the game doesn't feel over. For this is what we've been waiting for. It feels like in so many games we see such a conclusive win or loss for one side. It's a minute 40. We know No Hesitation can score these goals in bunches. They had 4 unanswered last game. Started the game off close. This is the real question. Can Team Silence keep it up? I think you brought this up before, but can they keep this kind of momentum? Can they keep this kind of pressure? Is it something that they can uphold for these next minute 20 to finish this game off? As Polar's going to look for a goal. Good defense by Vi. Coming in. It's going to go just a bit right. It's just, it's picture perfect almost. It looks like they're going to be able to keep it up for this game. But oh my god, this is going to be an animal of a game 3, assuming No Hesitation does not bring us back in the final minute. As they're going to try, as Velocity gets the 3rd goal of the game for No Hesitation. It's just going to keep getting closer and closer. It's unbelievable.
Vio jumps, Bree jumps, just gets ripped out of the net by the Zada. No hesitation, leaves it wide open, and they will score. 1 minute and 2 left, and you're only down 1 if you're No Hesitation. Will be able to win that kickoff as well. Vio gets a 50 puller. Is able to collect, passes it over to Nightya. Nightya looking to put it on the net, will not be able to find it, but Velocity will off the crossbar, will not go through. Vio looks to put it over towards the orange half, will not be able to do just that, so still pressure towards this side. Nightya on the net, can't get there in time. Instead, the side of No Hesitation have tied us up. 43 seconds left. No Hesitation says we do not want to go to the game 3.
When you are in these situations, we brought it up before, who do you look to? You look to your guys who have been there before. As Nightya ties this game up 4-4, 40 seconds left. We are this close to overtime and potentially a game 3.
Polar to Velocity. Past 1. Nightya gets another touch. Will be saved. Great job by Div to keep that out of the net in 28 seconds. The counterattack is on. You get it past 1. Now the shot going to be on. Velocity has to make the save. 22 seconds left. Breezy should be the first one here. No, Nightya's going to be able to get that first touch. Nightya 50s it out. It goes over to Polar. Now Vio sends it towards the orange half, and Breezy is there. Velocity gets the touch. So back and forth. 10 seconds left to play. Who can find the goal to win this game?
Just get to OT. That's all you want. Just get to OT. No! Oh my goodness! Velocity! This might be the dagger! How did they even find it? Just come screaming in. They didn't have the numbers to stop it. Oh, we were this close. 2 seconds maybe. 2 seconds maybe. We're looking for a miracle here.
Gotta keep it off the ground. It will be 1 second. No seconds remaining. It touches, and you are done. And that's exactly what No Hesitation will play for. They put it down to the ground, and No Hesitation have punched their ticket to the grand finals once more. The Sada team silence. A valiant effort here in game 2. They were able to go up 4-2. 4 unanswered goals from Team Silence. Well, finally, they get answered with 3 in response for No Hesitation to make sure that those game 3 hopes are shut down. No Hesitation looking like the top dog that we know they are once more.
I mean, you want a game of the what do you even want to say, the tournament? I think we found it. It wasn't hiding, I can say that. It was in plain sight. We found it. 5-4, No Hesitation on top of Team Silenced, a win or go home. And you are up 4-2, but there's some games, and this was one of them, where even though Team Silence was up 4-2, it didn't feel like it was over. And obviously No Hesitation did not think it was over. They come back and take the win, and will move on to the grand finals for the 2nd week in a row.
Team Silence is going to want that game 2 back. They would have loved to take him to the distance and seen if they could send him down to the loser's bracket. Instead, No Hesitation have an answer once more. Team Silence, you're not out of it quite yet. You made it to that winner's finals. You'll drop down to loser's finals now, and you play the winner of 100x Solus versus Zave Esports. So you got another chance at this. We'll see if you can get back to that, if you can get to the grand finals in order to take on that No Hesitation roster once more. And now that you know their play style, if you don't have such a slow game 1, maybe that ends up being a different series. I think if they can get to that grand finals, we could see something electric happen there, and the side of Team Silence won't go down without a fight.
If you're Team Silenced and you really were this close, a goal or 2, you just need that much of a cushion to beat No Hesitation. And they couldn't find that big enough of a cushion. 2 goals. Now we can go into the grand finals, of course, after the losers final. And we'll see, can someone build up that kind of cushion, assuming they even score against No Hesitation. But if your Team Silence, you've never wanted to go back up to this grand finals more ever, maybe as an organization, because that is as close as we've seen to No Hesitation. I mean, we say this like there wouldn't have even been there's going to be a game 3. There wouldn't have even been a game 3. No Hesitation, even after a game like that, still wouldn't have been out of the contention. And Team Silence also not out of contention. We'll, like you said, see who they will face, whether it's Zave Esports or 100x Solus. Will we see a rematch or will we see a new challenger? I mean, this is what winners finals, losers finals, and the grand finals. This is what you look for, and this is what you're expecting, and you are getting it.
The best of the best left in this tournament. We'll go to that losers finals next. Only 4 teams left. Should be 3 shortly, as Zave Esports and 100X Solar are duking it out to see who can get to that losers finals. So we're going to get that all set up. We'll get into that losers finals as quickly as we can. But for now, we're going to send you to a brief break. But make sure you stay tuned because we got plenty more Nameless Esports Weekly Rocket Rush action coming at you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nameless Esports Weekly Rocket Rush. We have 3 teams left in the losers finals. We have Team Silenced and Zave Esports are our final 2. And then in the grand finals, we have No Hesitation. Sean, we've hit that point of the night where it is just going to be phenomenal game after phenomenal game. And I'm excited for what we got coming up here next.
This is new territory for me. Last week, I got the first half, so I got those intro games. We had some calm ones, we had some cool ones. This one is like being thrown into the top of a volcano and saying, swim. This is unbelievable. This is as high competition as we've got. We've had arguably game of the whole weekend just about 5-10 minutes ago. Now we're looking into an even, I don't want to say even better, but something that could certainly match. No, why not? Maybe it could be even better than what we just witnessed before. I mean, I don't even want to make a prediction. I don't want to be right or wrong. I want to watch the best Rocket League I can.
Zave Esports dropped in winners round 1 to a team named Chipotle. From then on, they have won 6 games straight. They beat Kamachi. They beat the Thug Shakers, both in the best of 1s, and then they beat 100x Solus in that best of 3. They have just been on a different level ever since they went down, and now they're taking on some top dogs in Team Silence, who just suffered defeat to the side of No Hesitation. We're into game 1. Let's get things kicked off. We'll see who can bring out that pressure early.
I'm very curious to see how Team Silence plays in comparison to how they played against Team No Hesitation. Counting that I haven't seen Zave Esports play yet, I don't know what their play style is. I can't imagine there's one exactly the same as No Hesitation. But it's time to see if the strategy that they used against No Hesitation will work here against Zave Esports, or if Zave just plays a completely different brand. Oh, as we almost had a goal, it's a completely different brand of the game.
Magic going to be towards the top side. Gets 50'd out by Div. Will be 2 players there in the corner for the side of Zave Esports. Cleared out over towards the blue half. Vio going to be there. Looks to make the pass happen. Sith is able to get a touch on it. Swoofy is able to put it over towards the net. It's all up to 1. That's going to be Div. He's able to get a great punch. Gets it away. So still we stay scoreless here in game 1.
Wow, composure. If you're looking for a word, you can find that in the dictionary, and there's probably a better definition of what I can give you. But the definition of composure right here was that defensive play right there to keep this game scored at 0-0. And another, oh my, this is close. This is close so far. Just no goals yet. Finally, a game we're actually starting off no goals. We've been watching too many no hesitation matches.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left to find that coveted first goal. Will be so Wolfie able to find the touch, tries to put it towards the center, but Div finds that one. Vio looking to collect, will not be able to find it. Magic puts it towards the side, a pass back to Wolfie, back to Sith, will be blocked up. Great defense there from Team Silence, and now Magic looking for another push at it. The pressure still going to be here, but finally, no, Vio missed, left it for Breezy instead. He still got some boost, but Magic collects, gets it over 1, drops it down, and will be Div able to 50 it out. Wow. So just vying for position here on the pitch.
I mean, so far, we definitely see that Team Silence is more on the defensive here. Zave Esports definitely more on the offensive. Ooh, another great defensive play. I think that was Div. But at this point, you're not even worried about who's saving it if you're Team Silence. You want to get in the counterattack. They haven't been able to get in the counterattack. They haven't been able to get control of the ball. From what I'm seeing, they're still going to be playing against a team in Zave Esports like they've played against the team No Hesitation. It's pressure, pressure, pressure. You're worried about offense first, defense last, forcing the other team to not even be able to conceive a thought about offense. As we're looking at maybe a counter off the pole. Can it be Vi? No! He gets the demo, but he doesn't get the goal. Ay, ay, ay.
Breezy puts it right back. Sith is there to make sure he clears it out. Magic puts it towards the center. Sith should be there to find a touch, and he will not be enough, but Magic is there. The pass is back, and Zave Esports find the first goal here in game 1 of Losers Finals.
I don't know if I believe in magic, but what a follow-up play by the man himself. That is how you follow the ball. That is keeping yourself in the play. Take my I guess top hat off. No, there's not a rabbit in it for Mr. Magic for a great opening goal. But now just under 2 minutes left to go.
Pressure here for the side of Team Silenced will be mitigated. Div looking to get one more touch, passes it back to Breezy Swift. Swoofy misses, so it's still going to be scary here. Vio puts it up, 50'd out, goes right down. Will not be able to touch it if you were Magic. Now you will. You flip it up, it's still going to be right in front of your net. You got to make a save, and you will. Magic once more finds the touch. Breezy looking to put some pressure right back onto him, but finally it will be cleared out. But that's going to go right to Div, back to Magic, back and forth. We have gone, and now a minute 20 seconds left to go. If your Team Silence, you need one to go through, but that one still will not be enough.
Team Silence is getting to the ball more now, but they don't have the speed. Even that could have very well been a goal for Vi, but just oh my goodness, is it gonna be another goal? No, there won't be a goal. Oh my goodness, another close goal. But here we go. This is a chance to get the counter. No, it's coming off the wrong part of the car for Team Silence, as it could be another goal. Puts him out of the way. Demo, Div trying to get it back in the counter attack. Sith, no, Vi with another. I feel like we have not seen much out of Breezy. Not to put him in the spotlight here, but 40 seconds left to go. You need all hands on deck right here, is what I'm saying.
Do indeed, and now the push looming once more for the side of Zave Esports. Looking to get the bump is Sith. He's able to touch on the one, but Swoofy passes it back. Magic's able to get it past Div. Should be an easy collection here from Breezy. 22 seconds. You need to get it over towards the blue half. You need to make some pressure happen because you need this goal in order to tie things up. You will clear it out. So Woofy going to be in an awkward position. You'll drop it down. Magic's there to send it back towards the orange half. Sith looking to put it off the back wall, and he will. Can you find a double? Back to Breezy. He'll make it out. Magic collects in 2 seconds. 1 second. Just touched the ground, and game one is over. Our newcomers to the stream, Zave Esports, take game one in a 1-0 fashion.
There's the defensive game we were looking for. Plenty of saves to go around. Not as many shots as the last couple games. Only one goal. Breezy doesn't even record a stat. Something I can't say I thought I'd see, but this is... I'm not going to say it was a 2-on-3 because that's just not true. But the pressure that we saw in the last game from Team Silence, not there. Nowhere even close.
And maybe it's just slow starts for the side of Team Silence. Game one, not their strong suit, possibly. Game two looked a lot better against No Hesitation. We'll see if that's going to be the case once more as we start to kick things off in game two. Because Team Silence, that was when you really started to find those goals. You made those adjustments. Zave Esports, one more game, and you have punched your ticket to the grand finals in the longest run you could have possibly done. And Breezy off the crossbar. Exactly what you wanted if you are Team Silenced until it hit the crossbar instead of went in the net.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? That's good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the goalposts are in pain. Assist puts it in the back of the net. Well, so much for not scoring early in this game. We got one 19 seconds into the game. Sith, what a great follow-up. Oh, good angling. Div had no chance. That's a fine goal. If you're Div, you tip your cap. That was a fine goal.
And I was just about to commend how much of a defensive battle it was in game one. Well, you find a goal early here if you are Zave Esports. We'll see if the side of Team Silence can respond or if this will be another 1-0 type of situation. You will have Magic sending it out. Vio's there to collect back towards the goal line. Breezy doesn't bump. That might have been a misstep, but nonetheless, still all 1-0 here. So Woofy. Magic sends the shot in to perfection. And so Woofy, the pass is over. The side of Zave Esports continue this momentum. 2-0 up now.
That's no tapping. That is a screamer from nearly halfway up the pitch. Well, you know what? If your team silenced you, you're seeing better things, but it feels like they're a little bit discombobulated. You could see plays developing as we even see one right here before Magic gets to it, but you see they're getting the ball a little bit more on their possession there. Don't tell me. Off the crossbar! Sith almost had another one, but they're able to get out and go. Magic, as he taps it back. Well, as I'm saying, they're able to get out and go. Magic's gonna put another one in the back of the net of Team Silence. It's his second goal in just 2 shots. Wow. The Magic touch, if you may. 3 quick goals already.
The Magic touch indeed, and that may have been the nail in the coffin. Zave Esports find a third one with only a minute off the clock. Do you have an answer? If your Team Silence, can you make this comeback happen? Well, you need to start early here. You cannot wait here with Go down 3 goals. Sith off the ceiling, gets the flip reset, tossed it over, but that's going to be a great job by Val to collect it. So Woofy is still here, but you might be able to get it past him. The demo comes in instead. Sith finds that, and the pressure just going to ease up here. Vio, what can you find?
There's just...
Oh!
No, what a save! I was just about to say, they can't really find something. It doesn't feel like there's any follow-up here for Team Silence. Vi will get it in the middle, and there's just no one to be found, just even on that counter push. Nothing, as Div's going to put it towards the net. Is it going to go into the net? No! Breezy, yes! There we go. There's the answer. 3-1, they're back in it.
Team play from the 3 on the side of Team Silence. Passes it over to, I believe that was Breezy, who's able to hit it off that backboard and pass it over, get the goal in. Now, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to play, only down 2 goals, a bit more manageable, but still a tall task ahead of you. You've seen those floodgates open up now. If you are the side of Team Silence, maybe that's what you need in order to start scoring some extra goals here.
Well, we've seen that they can be down and come back. It just depends on how quickly they can do so. 2 goals, not too much. Still 3 minutes left. There's still plenty of time left. If you are Team Silence, as Div's going to keep collecting boost, Vi's going to look for a defensive play. He gets it off the hood of the car. And we're going to look for a counterattack. No. Man, we finally found the follow-up. There was the follow-up on the goal there for Team Silence, as they're going to look for a counter. No, there's so many counterattacks just being completely stifled at the hands of Zave Esports. I mean, this is defense. There's a lot of defense. This is head on. Don't tell me. Good save. Wow. This is head on. Hit first, think later. Rocket League.
Sith looks to get the redirect, won't find it, but it will go to Magic. Breezy has to make the save. Magic finds another touch, sends it towards the center. Vio, air dribble up top. No boost left, so Div has to come in to collect it. He will find the dunk right into the net. Exactly what you needed. Still 2 minutes left on the clock, and you have made it a 1-score game. Team Silence starting to answer here in game 2.
This could be a story of the turtle and the hare. Yes, Zave got out to a quick start, but Team Silenced are coming back slowly but surely. They are developing plays a little bit slower than Zave Esports are as a team, but they're starting to now get the finishes. We saw them close to the goal as Breezy hit it off the top of the crossbar early in the game. Now we're seeing them finally finish, put in the back of the net. This is exactly what you want to see.
So Woofy centers it. Breezy is able to clear it out. Sith collects, and now going to be looking for a second onto the net, and it will go in. Sith answers once more. 2-goal lead once again. Sith does it himself. Finds the steal, puts it off the ceiling, and the shot right over top of Vio. And Zave Esports, 1:34, and you have punched your ticket to grand final.
Now, we have seen Team Silence themselves blow a 4-2 lead. Will history repeat itself in their favor this time? As we've seen so far, it might look like a no. Oh, Vi. Breezy. No, not Breezy again. Magic towards the net. Will it go in? No. Swoopy, yes. Oh, that might be the finish you were just talking about.
Yeah, if that third goal wasn't the nail in the coffin, this 5th one may well be. 1:18 left. You're going to have to get some early kickoffs here. It's time for those kickoff plays to come to fruition. We'll see if you try anything out. So Woofy puts it over towards the orange half, bumps Div as well. So Magic should have a clean touch on this. Looks for a second, sends it towards the center. Sith is there. Will only just send it towards the corner. So not quite as scary as it could have been. Minute left. You can just stall for time here if you are Zave Esports.
I think the wind was just taking out Team Silence's sails after that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Div gets a... What would you even... Would you call that an own goal?
Oh, for sure.
Boy, that's close, man. Woo. Okay, well, if you can't get the breath yourself in the lungs, let someone else do it for you. Because now, 2 goals, 1 minute left. Not... impossible.
Breezy, great job clearing it out there. Swoofy Can't get it past Breezy. Breezy looking to get a second touch. You have to get it past Sith. Passes it over. Sith gets that one. Vile just elects to play it towards his own half. Will be Div who has to make that save. Got scary for a second. So Woofy, the air dribble towards the center. Past Breezy. Div once more has to be the one to clean it up. A little bit of a light touch, but it should go over to Vile. Div misses that one. Magic is able to get a touch and a second clean one. 16 seconds. You need to find a goal now if you are Team Silenced.
10 seconds, 2 goals, it's not mathematically, it's not going to happen. This ball is going to touch the floor. If it doesn't stay there, Sith might look for one more goal, maybe live up to the Sith name. No, he's going to let it drop. And wow, even after such a valiant effort against Team No Hesitation, Zave Esports comes and silences Team Silent.
And Zave Esports, a dark horse in this tournament. We talked about they dropped in that winners round 1, the earliest you can drop to the losers bracket. Well, they have completed the historic run of every single match of the losers bracket. They have won and punched their ticket to the grand finals. As we go forward and think about that grand finals, don't forget you are a game up if you are No Hesitation because of the fact that you came from the winner's side of the bracket. So it's going to be a best of 5. You only have to win 2 if you're No Hesitation. For the side of Zave Esports, you have to win 3 if you want to be crowned champions. If you want to dethrone the squad that is No Hesitation, that has been so perfect both weeks of these tournaments. And that was a great win against Team Silence, but now you got to match the pace of a squad that can play even faster in No Hesitation.
I wonder if this style of play, just saying that No Hesitation is just that fast, as slowly but surely we will get to it. Not quite yet. Zave Esports played against a deflated Team Silence. Deflated. I mean, they did not play nearly the same as they played when it came to their series against No Hesitation. We saw Team Silence unfortunately, I think full potential in that game too against No Hesitation. They still lost, but they didn't quite live up to the standards that they set for themselves in that second game against Zave Esports. Zave Esports, this is a squad. That first game really blew me away. The second game, definitely a little bit closer, but like you said, dark horse is the perfect term because they come flying through the losers bracket and not obviously best of 1, but most of the time not losing a game. I don't know how close most of these were, but now you're coming to face the champs. You're coming to face the king, and can they dethrone him? I'm not quite sure. To me, I need to let the game speak for itself. But man, we're set up for a good final.
Yeah, we are indeed. It should be a phenomenal one that we have ahead of us, but we are going to send it to a quick break here while we get everything set up, but don't go anywhere because we are into our final match after the break. We will have the grand finals between No Hesitation and Zave Esports of this Nameless Esports Weekly Rocket Rush Tournament. So stay tuned, but for now, we're going to send you to a very brief break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from that very brief break. We're ready for this grand finals action. Sean, we've made it through the entire night. How you feeling going into this one?
Well, you know what? I probably feel a little bit better than you do because I haven't been here the whole time. My voice is probably a little more fresher, but I'll tell you, our attitude is nice and fresh going into this final game. This is something I didn't get last week. I got the first half, like I said before, and I'm so unbelievably excited to be able to witness a match of this level. This is stuff that many people get to even just be able to watch. We get to cast it.
We get the best seats in the house is what we get, Sean.
Exactly.
I love it. That's part of the reason I love casting so much. We get to watch such high level of gameplay go on from the front row seats. We get to see exactly what's going on before even you guys do by a few seconds. So, I mean, this no hesitation squad has just been dominant all throughout. Zave Esports, we just got to watch for the first time. And that was a dominant win against a really good team.
Yes.
Do you think Zave Esports can send us further than just a 2-0 from no hesitation like they did in the last grand finals?
Well, I'll say this. I do still think Zave Esports didn't get the best team silenced, but that doesn't matter. You can only play who's in front of you, as now these are the last two teams that can play each other in the grand finals.
Grand finals kicks off will be the side of Zave Esports with the ball for now. Velocity's able to collect it. Polar looking to get a touch, puts it towards the center. Knight is up, will not find that touch. Back towards midfield we will go. Polar puts it towards the corner, just going to toss it over to Sith. Sith will be able to find that clear. Magic redirect towards the back wall. Polar sends it right back out. No early goals here for the side of no hesitation, so that's better than a lot of teams have done against this squad.
This is true. We've gone 30 seconds without a goal, and that has pretty much never happened before. So already Zave Esports, you get a gold star. Can you collect a few more by taking the W? That's the real question.
Polar putting it over towards the corner. Will be players here. Velocity gets it past two. That's going to be up to Nightya now. Sith has to make the block. He will. Magic gets a touch as well. So you get past a scary situation. Still plenty of time on the clock, so Woofy is able to get that touch. Velocity sends it right back. We've just been flying back and forth between the pitch. Nobody has really been able to put together a great attack. No hesitation may have just a few more shots here.
I mean, who's going to have the better backbone here? We've seen that Nightya is able to stabilize these games so well, and Velocity and Polar are just... It feels like they don't even need to collect the boost. They always have it. And this is just... Can Zave Esports keep up with the pace? Now we've gone a minute 30 without a goal. So even more, this is, here we go. This is competitive right here. Even though there's no goals, they're flying all over the place. The ball is not staying in one spot. We're seeing everything happen all at once. Velocity, what a save!
The bump almost came in as well. Suwufi is able to get past that and make the save and passes it out to Magic now. This is going to be a quick counterattack for the side of Zave Esports. Can you make the most of it? Well, that's going to be Velocity able to clear it out towards the center. Nightya's collects, air dribble comes in. Suwufi up early, able to get that pre-jump and find that block. So we'll stave off a counter attack coming in from the side of no hesitation, and this has been on the orange half just as much as it's been on the blue.
Who's gonna blink first? You're gonna need a lot of eye drops after this match because it's just, you feel this constant action. I can't even speak quick enough to get this out. Are you kidding me? Like, this is just going so quick, even though there's no goals. Is this gonna be, dare I say, an overtime without goals? Because from what I'm seeing, unless they're gonna jinx it. Did I jinx it? Don't tell me. No, I did not jinx it. Okay. But just what I'm seeing, I think I'm seeing a different style from No Hesitation. This feels like I'm seeing more 3-up. Are you kidding me? Off the crossbar for Velocity!
I love this pace of play that the side of Zave Esports is bringing to match No Hesitation. This is a team that can finally keep up with how quick the gameplay is here on this map, and you have seen it. The side of Zave Esports have been putting together some good pushes that the side of No Hesitation have been able to have had to think about. Will be Symphony tossing it over towards the side. Sith is looking to put a shot on, gets it past one, it will go, but Velocity is able to make this save. Still going to be dangerous, but now over towards the blue half we will go.
This is unbelievable. This is a masterclass of a game. The best Rocket League is being played, and there hasn't been a single goal. This is as even as it's going to get, and no better place for it to happen than the Grand Finals. It's just, going back and forth, back and forth. No one has full control. No one has a goal. No one has direct momentum as the first goal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! We were right there!
The
What a
defense
save!
stands strong for Zave Esports. Still, no goals with 1 minute and 11 seconds left. Sith puts it over toward the corner. So Woofy gets a touch, gets a second touch. Now going to be Nightya trying to send this out. Low boost is Nightya. He's just going to be trying to shadow this defense. Magic puts it up towards the center. Will you be able to find the touch? No, it's going to get past everyone. Sith's going to be the last one back. He's got to make a good touch, and he will. Puts it back towards the orange half. A double commit goes in, but you're still fine here. If you are Zave Esports, both teams making everyone work for every inch onto this pitch, and still 40 seconds remaining.
This is unreal. Polar's going to look to get it towards the net. Does he have teammates? Does he have a goal? Magic, great defense again. Nightya centers it. It's going towards the goal. It hits off the post. A good pinch by Sith. So Woofy, could he get it to go back? Do they have the boost to stop him? He doesn't have the boost to continue. Oh my goodness, Rossi, what a save off the top right. The crossbar and the post combined for just the best save of the day.
14 seconds. The push coming in for the side of No Hesitation. Magic leaves one. Oh, got scary there. Polar almost put one to the back of the net, but So Woofy is there to put the hand up. Will be So Woofy. Sends it towards the center. It's going to be dangerous. Nightya keeps it off the ground. It will still be 0 seconds on the clock, so you got to make this go in. Oh, and that's not scary, but we will go to overtime here in game 1.
0-0 overtime, 0-0. We have a second game. We're casting a second game. Oh my goodness. This is game 2, pretty much. They haven't even gotten past game 1. Wait. Oh my gosh. It's right there every time. It's, oh my gosh. Edge of the seat. Polar has 5 shots.
He's Sith towards the corner. Nightya is able to get it past 2, and it's going to be bumped onto So Woofy. So Woofy is able to get that 50. Sith air dribbles it towards the top. Will get bumped, but he's still got control. Gets the flip reset over another. Now going to be Magic towards the net. Tries, and now another shot comes in. So Woofy gets blocked by Polar, and we stay at 0s. 45 seconds into OT.
Chaotic, and embrace it. Oh, Velocity just misses it. Was there a bump there? Possibly. Polar's going to get it. He's going to look back. He's been there. Goal scorer. Magic's going to get it back. It's going closer to the center. So Woofy is going to go in the counterattack. Velocity is going to meet him up in the air. Meet him in the middle. Polar is going to look. He's going to pitch it back. Nightya going towards the middle. Polar following him. Is he going to be able to get it? Nightya, the man. No. Velocity's nowhere close enough to get it. They have a counterattack. Are they going to score? I don't know. Magic, no, they can't get it. It's just a minute 16. It's a minute 18. So Woofy towards the middle. No.
Out to the center. Velocity's got the ball. He does get demoed. Goes right past Magic on the post, and Nightya finds the final touch. Puts it away in game 1. It took all of the time. It took 1:26 of OT, but finally, No Hesitation take game 1, and they take a 2-0 lead in the series, because don't forget, they do have one game. They started off one game up from coming from the winner's side of the bracket, so now Zave Esports, you can have no more mistakes. You have to win 3 games in a row if you want to be crowned if you want to be crowned a champion.
Obviously not at a loss for words because I'm talking, but we're looking at 17. Zave Esports was on their tail most of the game. They only had 5 shots through 6 minutes and 30 seconds of Rocket League. 5 shots. The No Hesitation side, we're looking at 17 shots. So you could still see who has the offensive pressure. Zave couldn't just find the one goal. They couldn't find it. Those shots never led to anything. No Hesitation. And who else but Nightya? Who else? Why wouldn't it be the man who's been here before, the team who's been here before? Why not?
Why not indeed? No Hesitation look to be your champions once more here in the grand finals. They're 1 game away from doing exactly that. The side of Zave Esports, can you send us an extra game? Last grand finals, we didn't get that. We didn't go. The side of No Hesitation really hasn't been pushed. I want to see if they do go down if they do lose a game, then how do they respond to that? How are those adjustments made, or do they just continue to do the same thing? That's going to be a big question that I want answered. Zave Esports, can you send us to a game 3. Can you win this game 2 here? Only one way to find out. Let's get into it. Game 2 kicks off.
You don't look to win the series here if you're Zave Esports. You just want the one game. That's it. As Polar gets he's there. They just, no hesitation. They're so balanced. Here we go, Sith! The one goal you were looking for last game finds it in the opening seconds of game, what do we technically call this, 3? It doesn't even matter. The second played game, they finally get the opening goal. Maybe too late, but it's nowhere near over. They just have to keep the pressure on.
Last time, the defense held for so long for the side of Zave Esports. Can you do it once more? Keep no hesitation scoreless throughout the first 5 minutes of Game 2. Will be Nightya with the air dribble towards the corner. Magic's able to get the touch over to Sawufi. He's going to play it towards his corner. Sith is here. Looks to put it up, but Polar's able to find the block. And now that's going to be a shot on, and just like that, in a matter of seconds, the side of no hesitation score. Polar puts one through the back of the net.
Wow. Well, back to 0-0, and just Polar is able to bring it right back. This is what we've seen them do every single game they're losing. They just make it back as quickly as possible. Polar has his name stamped all over this game, and he's going to look for more. He's not going to get it quite yet.
Magic shot towards net. Will be Velocity with an easy save. Seth almost gets the demo. Not going to be the case. Nightya's up. Gets it past one off the back wall now. The shot is in. It will be off the post. Velocity not there to collect, but Nightya finds a second goal for no hesitation, and they take the 1-goal lead once more.
Oh, this is exactly what you didn't want if you were Zave Esports. You wanted to just get a little breathing room. Even at 1-1, you could live with 1-1. You lived with 0-0 for about as long as you could have last game. All you wanted to do was keep it even. Now they're down. How can Zave Esports respond?
Another one close to the net. Will not be able to go in, though. A great defense there from Zave. That one's going to go over everyone, though, but you bump Polar as well if you were Nightya, but that's going to be a shot from Velocity past the defense, and Velocity gets his piece of the pie. He's able to find a goal as well to make it a 2-score lead.
Oh, my goodness. I think we're seeing why No Hesitation is looking to go back to back. They're just always right there. They never take their foot off of the gas. They don't care if they drive into a wall. They'll drive through the wall. They'll make a new wall just to drive through it. It doesn't matter if they're losing. They always find a way back. We've seen it time and time again, game and game again, and we're seeing it just in this game as well. Can they come back? Zave Esports, again, we're going to keep saying it. 3-1. Time is ticking, though.
Sith gets the touch. Will be Nightya there to collect. Polar puts it towards net. Magic has to make a good touch. It's going to be off the back wall. Magic, the double tap in order to clear this out. Great job from him. Sith tries to put it past Nightya. Will not be able to find it. Velocity's up, so Woofy's there first, though. And now Magic up as well. That's going to be everyone pushed forward for the side of Zave Esports. It's going to be a tricky defense. Nightya's got the flip reset just to like the play it past everyone. Nightya, the mind games pay off. They thought he'd flip reset it over, so Woofy jumps, Magic jumps, Nightya just drops down. Easy tap in, says thank you for that one.
Oh my goodness. Just stop and go, playing pace perfectly, speed on time. Are you kidding me? Just what a magnificently technical goal. That is mechanics at its best. Ooh, hold on a minute. It's Magic. Do you believe in Magic, D4? Because they're gonna need some. Do you believe in Magic?
Oh, I sure do. And Magic is showing up here on this game 3. Down 2 now is all you are. You got a 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to play with. Can you find 2 goals? So that's going to be a quick shot on Velocity. Saved by Woofy. Polar still going to be here with some presence. Magic has to block that shot from Nightya. Velocity's over there. He's going to send it right back towards the center, and Polar is there. The side of no hesitation. Make it a 3-score game once more.
This is what you never want to see. A team, you thought they were able to cauterize the wound. You thought they would stop the bleeding just for a second. But No Hesitation just drives the knife even farther in. It's 5-2 still. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We will still continue to say plenty of time left. That Sith looks to get it in. No, what great defense by Polar. There's just You will never see no hesitation any member boost backwards. They're always boosting forward. They want the next goal. They don't care how many they concede because they know they'll end up bringing it back and scoring more.
Team play tries to come out for no hesitation. Will not be able to connect on it this time, but still, Naya sends it back right over to Velocity off the post. Ooh. This time, not going to be enough to get it through the back of the net. It will be Polar there to contest, and the Velocity up early off the wall, looking for a second. Will not find it, but it will be over to Naya. Tries to pass it over to Polar off the corner. Now Sith gets a touch. Naya sends it back to his own half, and Velocity should be there to collect. No, a bump comes through. Naya says, give me that ball instead. But Velocity gets it over. Now it's going to be Polar versus Sith. Can you find it? You will not. But a minute 45 this time is dwindling so quickly for the side of Zave Esports.
A minute 40. Obviously, you need another one to go through. But boy, this team, no hesitation. They move so fast. They know how to control the pace of the game. That another stop, so it's going to collect it. It's going to ride it up the wall. I don't know what just happened there. He lost control of it. That's what I can tell you. He's going to look to regain control. He does. Velocity kicks it out. Magic gets a touch. Velocity's going to start going. There's someone there to get it back to him. No, so Whiffy's going to knock it off the wall. Who's there? It's Naya. He's going to bring it down the left side of the wall. No finish. No finish. We're going back towards no hesitation's goal. Is someone going to score? Someone, somebody, anybody. No. Polar looking back. Demo right in front of him. We're going to need a little bit of a cleanup over there. Velocity's going to bring it back towards his own net, but from what we've seen, it's not going to lead to a goal for Zave Esports. They're going to keep looking for it, though, but they just can't find it.
And no hesitation, playing this perfectly, just stalling so much time. Even if you get a goal here, if you are the side of Zave Esports, you've got no time to score 2 more, 3 more. Like, you need to make sure you play this quickly, and no hesitation has not given you the ball to do exactly that. 30 seconds on the clock. Sith tosses it out towards the center. Will be nobody to touch it. Naya goes up. Sith tries to put a hand up. Will not be able to find it, so Woofy gets a touch. Velocity already up, able to get that touch, and 18 seconds left. Looking like our champions will be no hesitations once more.
Start rolling out the carpet. Start getting out the merchandise. Because you're going to need a bigger closet for this trophy if you are no hesitation, as we just need this ball to hit the floor, as they will collect another first place win.
No hesitation, the heavy favorites in this tournament. Well, that's exactly why they're able to win this weekly Rocket Rush tournament by Nameless Esports 2 weeks in a row. Who can finally contest these guys? The grand finals have never went past 2 games. Every time no hesitation has came through the winner's side of the bracket, and they've had that game up lead, and then they've won it in 2 games. They look unstoppable right now. Polar, Naya, and Velocity, congratulations to you guys. Zave Esports, from the depths, a team that was new this week. Yeah, what a fight. What a story to come from that winner's bracket, losing all the way to the grand finals and put up such a close game 1, game 2, not quite as close, but still a fight nonetheless. Congratulations to Zave Esports on that runner-up. We hope to see you guys again as well, because you were new, as well as that Team Silent squad who put up a great fight. So it's not just no hesitation. And, it's not just the top 3 staying still. The only one that's staying still is that champion spot. The 2 and 3 changed up this week.
No hesitation knows how to win. I know grass is green, sky is blue. But we haven't seen a team yet. There's plenty more weeks to come. But we have not seen a team yet that has been able to match their style of play. We saw it a little bit in that first game with Zave. We saw it in that second game with Team Silence. Didn't really see much before that. It's really been blowout after blowout for no hesitation. But we're gonna have to call in the big guns next week. I don't know who to call, but we gotta call someone. Someone has to come in, bring the squad that will finally dethrone no hesitation. But it's not gonna be until next Saturday, as we still. All we could say is congratulations to no hesitation.
Yeah, congratulations indeed. Saturday weekly Rocket Rush tournament going to be done for this week. Great job to everyone who played. We appreciate you for showing up. If you saw some great highlights in these matches throughout that tournament, make sure you clip it, send it in. Make sure you check out the Discord as well to see who gets that play of the week as well. as just join the Discord, grab that registration link, play next week as well. Get some more teams in here, see who can dethrone the kings of this tournament or how far you can go. Where do you stack up to the competition? But, Sean, what else? You got anything else before we send things out of here?
Whew. To wrap it up, what a great day. What a great few hours of Rocket League. What an absolute honor it was to call this final. And, boy, I'll tell you, this is some of the best Rocket League you're going to find. This is some of the best competition you will play against. But once again, we're gonna find someone. We're gonna find someone to take down, no hesitation. And like we were saying, join the Discord, register, $100. That's all I'm saying. No hesitations. We have to keep writing these checks to them. Someone come collect it. Someone bounce it back into their name. But hope everyone's had a fine time just as much as we have. Hope everyone has a week leading up to next week. Fantastic. I hope it goes well. I can't wait for next week. And the floor is open for registration until we finally get to next Saturday.
Yeah. It's open till Saturday at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you sign up to play in next week's tournament. The weekly Rocket Rush has been phenomenal both weeks that we've had it, and now looking for that third. But that's it for tonight. Check out the YouTube. You'll see all of those matches that just went down as well. That'll be that Nameless Esports HQ on YouTube as well. That's it. Have yourselves a good one. Like Sean said, we're out of here for tonight. Make sure you tune in for more Rocket League action from